Hello? Hello. Is everyone ready? Is anyone there? Hello? Is anyone? Hello? Is anyone there? Welcome. The new and improved look on connections. Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, we're not. Thank you. All right, we're starting from the very top. First off, Waitski, you've been here for a minute. Hello, Waitski. How's it going? What's up? Welcome in. The question of the day, before actually I say hi to everyone, is what is something that makes you anxious? I'm going to know in chat. I'm going to go say hi to...
You're doing great, Brent.
Thank you, Pugs. I'm going to say hi to every single person in this chat, as I do every stream. For those of you that are new here, welcome. And I'm going to say hi to you personally in just 1 second here as I go down the list. Waitski, hello. Indian Special, hello. Mr. Brados, hello. How's everyone going today? How's everyone doing? What's up? Oh yeah, my day has... All right, how about you? Talking to Streamlabs already. Love it. Hello, Multi. Hello, Pugs. Multi, congratulations on getting the first ever first. Do you guys like that? Did you guys see that first? The notification that popped up? It was pretty interesting, eh? But congratulations, Multi, for getting first there. Love it. You love to see it. Tiggs. Hello, Tiggs. How's it going? Hi. Hello, Sophie Rose. Hello, hello. Hello, Frog Bear. Sam Fashion. Wow. That, if for the OGs of this channel, if you know that name, you come to the Discord, claim your prize, because man, that is an OG of this channel. The one, the only, Mr. Sam Fashion, an amazing creator, an amazing guy. If you haven't already, go check him out. He's in chat. I mean, if he puts out his name there, you can go click his chat and stuff. Mr. Sam Fashion, how are you today? What do we owe this pleasure to have you joining us today, Mr. Fashion? Donovan, what's up? How's it going? Hello, hello. I see Sharpie. Hello, Sharpie. Hello, Jakey boy. Hello, hello. Thank you, Jakey, for the follow as well before stream. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Rockstar. Thank you, Frog. Thank you, Vamp. Thank you, okay, Karma. I'm just gonna call you Karma. Thank you, George Skis. Thank you, Elite, for all the follows before stream even started here. Thank you, thank you. You guys are so amazing. What do we see here? Let me see some Bren Hearts if you're excited for exactly. Let's spam that love if you got them. Spam that love. Spam that love. Tiggs, so tired but hyped for this podcast. I'm sorry. I know some of the Aussie friends that are in here. You must be tired. I know it's early. I understand, but we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have so much fun. Hello, Sweet Mango in the chat. Hello, hello. There may be some foreshadowing from what's coming later. I don't know. I'm just saying. What do we got here? What do we got here? I see some love. Same today has been a long day, but the episode should be great. Yes, today's gonna be a great episode. I'm so excited for it. We got here. We got a lot of hype emotes in here. Multi, hope your nervousness settles down a bit. Yes, yes, it will. It will, Multi. For sure. Scrolling. Hello to everyone.
Great,
thank you so much. Oh, is that Mama Lisa? Mama Lisa? That's my mom. Hi, Mom. Everyone that's new to chat, that is my literal mom. For everyone, because everyone asks, oh, is that your actual? Yes, that is the lady who birthed me. That is my mom. Hi, Mom. How's it going? Love you. Thanks for coming in, Mom. My mom is here every stream. So if you've been ever here at least once, you will know. Thank you so much for the follow, Miss Uzi. Appreciate that. Who do we got here? Ayo, let's go. Pugs with the host. Yeah, Pugs got the host. There's so many people hosting. Pugs. I saw Mango. I saw who else? Streamlabs. Tell me, Streamlabs. There were so many people hosting here. There's so many amazing people. Let's see here. Who we got here? I'm trying not to miss anyone here. Jeez, the new looks great. Love it. Thank you, Multi. I appreciate it. Ads, you're a little bit early for that ads, but hello, good to see you for the entry there. Hello. Excuse me. Hello, Finn. How's it going? Welcome. How is your day? Like I said, the question of the day, if you guys are just joining in, is what is something... Oh my goodness, I got the burps. What is something that makes you anxious? Ninja, hello. Howdy. How's it going? Good to see you in here. She's great, Angel. Thank you, Indian Special. Appreciate it so much. Looks great. Thank you, Pugs. Appreciate you. I see Mama Lisa. I see Breadcrumbs. Hello, Breadcrumbs. What's up? Welcome in. What's up? Thanks for joining the stream. Wow, you guys are so fast on already using up the channel points. I haven't even got there, Sophia Rose, but we'll get there. Don't worry. You're gonna have to wait a little bit on that question though. I love it. You got to wait on that question a little bit. Let's see who else we got here. Who else we got? I've almost got to the bottom. I'm almost there, I think. Yo, streamer said my name. Yeah, Sharpie, you're darn right. Yo, we famous, exactly. We got here. We love the hype. We love the hype. I haven't seen many people talking about what makes you anxious. What's things that makes you anxious, makes you a little bit nervous. And my second mom, because I love her and I'm claiming her, Mama Lisa. Donovan, Mama Lisa has already told you she would adopt. Thank you, Indian Special, for the host. Appreciate that. If anyone in here needs some drinks, head to that Discord. We'll get you some drinks in the Discord if you'd like. Join in there. Mr. Brandon looking very sexy today. Brandon, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Stop. Breadcrumbs, guess what? I've signed up for college. Congratulations, that's amazing. What did you sign up for? That's awesome though. Great job. Defo coming up my upcoming university exams. I'm scared of my mind. Multi, if I've learned anything from the about a month that I've known you, is that you're very, very smart and you should have nothing to really worry about. I mean, obviously anxiety for stuff like universities creates anxiety. However, I would say there's nothing that I would think you have to worry about. You got a good smart head on your shoulders. I wouldn't worry too much. I think any company would be silly not to hire you outside of your schooling. What is something that makes... Oh, Sophia, I see that. I will get to you there. Don't worry. Donovan, can you send that to me, please? Sophia's lovely question, so that I do not miss it later in the stream here. I will make sure I get to it. I promise you. It will just not be right away, but I promise I will get there. I promise. I promise. Thank you so much, Kings, for the follow. I got a posture check. Oh, I gotta hydrate. Yes. Does my mouth sound unhydrated? Thank you. Thank you for the love. I meant to be doing schoolwork right now. Frog Bear. School schmool, right? I was so nervous to sign up. It only took me 4 years. Hey, Breadcrumbs, you did it. You did it. That's the most important part. Donovan says, question of the day, going shopping. Too many people and too much to do. Yo, that's so relatable. So relatable. I could not agree more. Something that makes me anxious is being sick because I don't know what's wrong with me. It's so true, Ms. Uzi. Especially now, too, with like COVID going around. It's even more like scary. Yo!
You're doing great, Brand.
Thank you, Donovan. Appreciate the sub there. For 5 months, we out here. Probably the longest subscribed person probably on this channel, if I was to guess. Aw, thanks! Thanks, Mango, for the follow. It just became a best bud. And, I mean, I think in the stream, we're going to be really good buds. Thank you for the sub with Prime. Making Daddy Bezos pay for that sub. Let's go. And thanks to you for the doing great, Brandon Frog Bear. Appreciate that. We got a hype train already. You guys are crazy. Breadcrumbs has taken youth/childcare. That's cool. That's awesome. I'm super anxious when I perform. Perform what? And I don't know if I'm gonna be jumping into the wrong thing here by asking that Indian Special, but I'm gonna ask either way. What are you anxious about performing of? Oh my goodness! Wow! Thank you so much, Pugs. Giving it to Ninja, a new best bud to the channel. Thank you, Pugs, for that. And we now have a hype train going on now. Let's go. Thank you so much. Tig says, going on the crowded places or public speaking. I'm shy, so that stuff makes me super anxious. For sure. Multi! What? Thank you so much. You guys are so nice. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. You guys don't. I don't like. I mean, I kind of act kind of goofy and silly when I get these because I don't know how to react because I don't think I'm like. I mean, this is a bad way to look at it, but like, I don't feel like I'm worth the actual like monetary value, if that makes sense. Thank you, Tiggs. That's giving my speech. But I will say is thank you. You guys are making it so that I can make this a dream into possibly, hopefully, a career one day. And I'd love to hopefully do that. Thank you so much, Ski, for the gifted sub to Jakey Boy. You guys are too sweet. Thank you so much. I'm so blessed to be able to have such an amazing people who will just hang out with me and chill and vibe with me, whether that is the creators that are sitting on the other side of this or you, the people that are coming every single Tuesday and hang out with me and chill with me and just vibe out for hours on end. I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna try and bang out some more here. So we eventually get to talk to our guest today. That's kind of the plan here. Thank you. Malty! Stop! Don't make me cry. Thank you. We hear from multi-supremacy. All right, that sounds a little bit culty, Pugs. That we love Multi so much. That's way too kind. Thank you. I hope you're right. Yes, Multi. I'm always trying to speak from the heart, especially when I'm doing this. I don't want to be fake around this streaming stuff. I want you guys to see the real me. Thank you so much. Is that the Kimbers? I think it is. Is that Keem? Hi, Kim. How's it going? My mom's in this chat too. At Mama Lisa and my mom's in this chat too. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Hi. Kim's one of my best friends IRL. That's why you came. Oh, okay, okay. You probably the question of the day is what makes you anxious is being around your family. Okay, breadcrumbs. I can see. Multi like fast. Thank you, Multi, so much for the gifted sub to Kim. Appreciate that so much. You're too sweet. Thank you so much. Exactly, Pugs. I'm right. Of course I'm right. Like my dad and stepmom. Makes sense. Driving over bridges makes me have little panic attacks. Mama Lisa, yes. I actually remember that happening when I was younger. There's no point. Got school holidays in 2 days, so that's pretty epic. That's awesome, Frogbear. I'm glad to hear that. Follow you, silly baka. I'm so far behind on chat. I'm just reading that message from Mango. That was probably like 5-10 minutes ago. The driving practice makes you scared. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Friends with Brent? I could never. Donovan. Hope you're able to study and do your best. Exactly. Wow. My goodness. We're on a hype train level 3. What? What happened? How did we get to the hype train level 3? You guys are nuts. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. What else we got here? Just knowing that people are looking, I'm scared of making mistakes because people will ask what I say. Okay. I'm glad that was sincere. Indian Special. I thought for some reason that was going to go a different way, but I appreciate that. I mean, that's fair. That's definitely, I understand. It definitely is nerve-wracking, especially being on this side of the cameras. Having people watch you is kind of a little bit strange. Who did it? Mango, the Sharpie. Thank you so much for another gifted sub to Sharpie. Enjoy those emotes. If you guys got the finger guns, use them up. Hello? Is that a name I see? Hello, Mr. Monkey in the chat. What's up? Welcome in. How's it going? The way I see it, gifting a sub makes 3 people happy. You, me, and whoever gets the sub. So it's super worth it to spend a few bucks to spread happiness. I can definitely say that on the side of giving it out. On receiving it, it's a little bit strange. And it's hard to like say it because like I'm like, give me your money. But like I'm also like, it also helps me able to do this and do more exciting things in the future. And I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I do because I really, really love doing this. You were worth the money, honey. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate that. Tiggs, level 2. Let's go. I know, Tiggs. I'm so far behind. We're already at level 3. Kim, he came from my mom. That's fair. A lot of people could just come from Mama Lisa. Who doesn't love a supportive mom? Exactly. We all come from Mama Lisa. Exactly. That multi just a second faster than me. You guys are so sweet. Making Kim feel all nice and warm tings joining into us here in this. Mr. Monkey, should I embarrass myself? Mr. Monkey, you showed up. I think just kidding. Welcome, Mr. Monkey, in here. How's it going? What's up? If you guys haven't answered the question of the day, the question of the day is, what's something that makes you anxious? I need to know. I'm interested in knowing. The hype continues. The hype does continue. For to follow. Oh my God, Monkey! It's all my. What happened with my camera? Hello, camera. Hello? Thank you. That was rude. Alrighty. What else we got here? Yeah, I understand. Everyone's a little anxious about public stuff. Is a struggle for me as well. Yeah, see, like relatable. Time to try and wake up. Yeah, really. Thank you to everyone that is from Australia that's joining us at 9:23 a.m. That is early. That is very early to be joining a stream. So thank you for joining us if you are here from Australia. Thank you if you're from anywhere, but I think just a little bit more so from Australia because it's a hard wake up for sure. I started another conversation to keep him behind. Yeah, no, Sophie, no. No, please don't. I caught up. We are the early birds. You are the early birds. And you know what, Tiggs? The early birds gets the worm. So, first off, for those of you that are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Bren. I'm a Canadian podcaster with a passion to form connections with individuals from all walks of life. On Connections, the show you're watching today, I explore the world through my guests' unique perspectives while gathering an insightful understanding of how they interact and perceive life. In today's show, I will ask questions which focus on uncovering stories of humble beginnings, triumphant successes, motivations, inspirations, struggles, and realizations. Today's goal is to continue making conversations to spark meaningful discussions, and I hope you will join me on that journey. Hugs. I see the question. I get anxious. So many things. General anxiety disorder is such a bitch. It is such a bitch. Yo, anyone got emotes? I got my emotes. Let me see those. Let me see those dogs, cats, and everything in between. I got a kitty cat. Yo, that big dog is like so cute, Tiggs. I love that. Yeah, send me your dog emotes. I want to see all the dogs. All the dogs. For those of you that are new here as well, we also have these things called channel points, or they're also called Brencoin. As we have, a lot of you have already found out. There's a couple of them, some unique ones, some that, I mean, you might have seen before. So if you look over into the chat or just below it there, you will see probably the first thing is a big number 1. It says first. That is for the first. Multi got it today. There's a big celebration, so you're gonna have to wait till next time to come and join us. Or to redeem that one. Another thing that we have the Indian special spamming right now is the send love. Throughout any time in this show, I would love if you guys just spam love if there's something said you like, or if you just want to share some love for someone who's joined, for something that was said, for anything really, whatever you deem worthy of sending love. Please feel free to spam it. Hello, Falk. Welcome in. Good to see you. Another thing that is brand new here, please do not use it because you have a one-time redemption, and if you use it, you will not be able to redeem it later. It is the new Pick Me hand that's in there. That will be possibly redeemed today if we, or I should say, win Two Truths, One Lie later in the show. We will be selecting a VIP who's going to be getting a VIP role from the stream, later in the stream. So make sure you don't use that yet. Save that up. Spam the love. That's what it's there for. Don't try and spam the pick me because you're not going to get it back. It'll be done and you won't be able to get to choose, and it's going to be too bad, so sad. So keep that in mind.
Great, Bren.
Thank you so much. We also have things like posture check and things like that. We also have questions. As you also can see, we also have the You're Doing Great, Bren, which Pugs. Oh, I guess Pugs already got it. So I mean, Pugs is like lol. What's it called? So keep that in mind. We are looking for some new VIPs in this channel that will likely be chosen today. So, I mean, I'm just saying. There is sound alerts like the You're Doing Great, Bren, as you saw is there as well. There's also connections only questions. So if you can ask the guest and ask me questions that you have anytime throughout the stream. Ninja, you're not helping me. Y'all are too much. But if you'd like to ask a question throughout the stream, feel free to use it. Multi, I do have some good news. as on guard of that is we've actually upgraded a little bit based off of your recommendation. There's now 2 questions that everyone gets per stream and a max of 10 per episode. So we bumped it up a little bit for you, Multi, because I know you have some amazing questions and I wanted to get them through. I know I said I might not do it, but I changed minds. I saw how many amazing questions you had, Multi, and so I figured it was that's great news. It is great news. Nice little conductor emote there beside your name there too, Multi. I love that. I see everyone's already figured this out, so I don't know why I'm explaining these things. However, we do have a little story time. This has gone way longer than I expected it to, so I'm going to try and rush through this. If you guys are new here, and those of you that haven't been, you've already heard this, but I'm currently working on a secret project that no one currently knows about, aside from the context that it's a secret project. There's something happening. I'm definitely going to be needing some help. I'm almost done. I thought I was going to be kind of getting closer to the kind of ending. It's top secret. Shh, don't talk. Tigs. It is top secret, so I cannot let anyone know the context. My own girlfriend, my own mom, my good friend Kim, who's in the stream, my mods Donovan, Tara, don't even know what the context of it is. However, I am looking for some support. I have some connection style questions that I need to ask some people from the community. If you think this would be something you'd be interested in, I'd love for you to DM me on Discord. If you do !Discord, you can get into the Discord and then private message me saying 2 words, I'm interested. And we will add you onto that list of people for that connection space thing. I don't have a deadline for that secret project. I am going to just treat it and have fun with it. So that's kind of the plan for that. Also, if you've been here for a little while and you're like, hey, I think I could help improve this a little bit. This stream, I feel like I have some ideas that maybe things could be a little bit more kind of updated than maybe what we have it at right now. And I'm always open to listen to it. I'm always open to hearing about it. You can do this little thing. Type !mod. Mods? Mod? Donovan, can you confirm? Which one works? I think pretty sure it's mods. I'm pretty sure. It's mod. It's not mods. Don't put an S on it. I'm just big dumb. !mod. You can fill out the form to join the team. Keep in mind, we aren't mass collecting everyone. I have a very small team and it will very likely stay that way. So keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to just fill out the form and be like, oh my goodness, and they didn't pick me. I can't choose everyone. I'm sorry. It has to be someone who's going to be willing to give up a lot of time. If you only knew the amount of time that Donovan puts into this and Tara, you would understand. However, if you think you can help this team and you think you can grow this team, I'd love to talk to you and at least kind of see what your kind of thinking is. So fill out that form and we'll be in contact if we're interested in bringing on the team. However, after a long 25 minutes of an intro that was way longer than I was expecting it to be, we are here for one big main reason, and that big main reason is our lovely guest today. Today's guest has become my friend through the power of Twitch chats, as I have met a lot of people like this amazing community. After meeting here in chat, we began talking about the mutual friends that we had through Discord. And on connections, we're all about human connections here. So that was why I just knew I had to have her on this show. We're always looking to make new friends on stream, and today's guest is a variety streamer on Twitch. Today, we hope to ask this wonderful creator deep questions to get to know where she comes from and how she sees life. Please welcome Chloe, also known as SweetMango, to the conversation. Hello, hello. How's it going? I'm so sorry for making you wait that long.
That's okay. I'm just sitting here fanning myself. It's all right. I'm absolutely sweating like a pig. I'm very nervous, but it's okay.
We're gonna have so much fun. I promise.
We are.
You would not, like I've told you this already before. I said this on Twitter. I've said this in conversations here. It is very, very common for people to feel stressed when they're coming into this podcast. It's something that we hope to eventually kind of lower down and stuff like that. But I think as a human, we get anxious about things that we're uncertain of. And I think that's very, very fair. Also too is welcome. You were the first ever guest to have this brand new layout.
I
You were
know.
you
How
were the
exciting.
right. Let's go. So it is so congratulations. You're part of
Thank you.
history on connections here.
Oh, it's cut out again. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. Let's go. So
It's cutting in and out, but it's okay.
really okay. That's not okay. I hope
Yeah, it's
I'll
really
be able to you will be able to get everything. I mean, maybe it's my mic. Maybe it's my mic. I hope it's not my mic.
No, it's okay. You're all good.
Hopefully that'll fix it. We'll see.
I think it'll be alright. It'll be alright.
If there's anything, if you ever need me to repeat a question, that's fine. I just want to remind you that all these questions are free up your comfort to answer. If you prefer not to answer a question, feel free to let me know, and we'll stop. I will stop asking. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable during any part of this. Also, in addition to that, if you have any questions for me, or if you want to go back into a certain topic before, feel free to ask them at any point.
Easy done.
Perfect. The layout is clean. Thank you so much. I've worked so hard at this layout, so thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. That was the thing, is there was just too much going on. I was thinking like, what are the things that I could like? I was more like, what is something that I would click on? And looking at connections before, it didn't look like something that I would have clicked on. And so like I'm thinking of like this. It looks clean. It looks like a phone. I mean, I don't know. It's relatable, I guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna hydrate too.
Yes, I know. This is like I've been talking so much. All right.
You've been talking for a good 25 minutes.
I know. I like to talk a lot. FaceTime call. Exactly, Monkey. Exactly. However, we do have some questions. I'm gonna ask them because I don't before actually. I'm going to answer mine, and I'm going to ask you off the bat here, just the first one, and then we're going to go into quick questions, and then we'll do the other ones that everyone else has redeemed. Because Sophie kind of flipped the script on me already. Sophie's like, nah, I'm the host here.
That's Sophie for you.
Yeah. So the question for me, and I'm also going to ask you to this, just a little bit early into stream. And the question is actually the question of the day. It said, what is something that makes you anxious? So for me, the thing that makes me anxious is, and it depends on where this comes from, but I think moreover, the thing that makes me anxious more than anything would be the fact of kind of being alone, if that makes sense. That's something that makes me kind of anxious is the fact of being alone in different senses. And if you want to relate it to Twitch, is I think the fact of people not caring, and one day they just decide, you know what, like this idea of connections isn't what it used to be or what I expected it to be or what it came to. And I think that's something that scares me and makes me anxious. So I'm gonna flip the script to you, Miss Mango.
Me anxious. Oh my gosh. Like over the years I had really bad anxiety, and everything used to make me anxious. You know, the typical big crowds, shopping centers, all that sort of thing. I think that still is something that makes me anxious, especially now more with COVID. But like putting my life online and being vulnerable in that sense, like I think one thing that really makes me anxious, like more than like that ever did, is probably just like the expectation that I feel people have on me, even though it's not something that people would probably have. So I get so anxious thinking that I'm not upholding this standard to what people think I should be doing. And I always do this. I always self-doubt myself and think I'm not doing good enough. And that is something that makes me so anxious because I want to produce, you know, the best content and get like my word across correct and say the correct things. And that gives me so much anxiety. So stuff like this, it scares me. I'm not going to lie to you. It fucking terrifies me because I'm like, am I going to say something wrong that people aren't going to agree with and aren't going to like? And that worries me. You know, in a sense, it's kind of like my career on the line if I stuff something up, because it's like, you know, people get cancelled all the time online and then it affects their career and it affects their job. So that is something that definitely has started to make me anxious over the past like year of doing this. But like outside of Twitch and outside of like anything online, I think it's still that thing of like human beings. Human beings make me anxious in person. I still don't like crowds. I don't like meeting new people. It's just a thing I don't want to do. So
that's fair.
Yeah,
I think that definitely stemmed from like with COVID. I think COVID really made it worse for a lot of people, like, or at least for me, where it was just like I was kind of extroverted, and then I slowly became more and more introverted, and I feel like I'm very, very introverted now that I've had the last 2 years essentially almost inside and not really doing much. And I think it's like it's been really kind of, it's not helping in any way. So, yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
100%.
it's-
Yeah, I
it's-
feel that like immensely.
Good answer. However,
Yeah.
we do play this game. Usually we play off right off the bat, but I think Sophie did a good job flipping the script on us.
Yeah, that was
so
good.
the game that we play is called Quick Questions, and you might be asking yourself, or maybe you're the first time over here, how do you play Quick Questions? Well, if you guys direct your face to the screen, you can see our intro here that says Quick Questions and the rules of how to play Quick Questions. There's 3 rules. The first rule is there's going to be 10 questions. Number 2 is that the guest, you, are going to have 60 seconds to answer each question. And for every 5 seconds left on the clock, the viewers are going to be gifted 1 sub each. So no pressure.
Oh my.
No pressure.
That is literally
but-
pressure. Guys, I'm going to do the best I can for everyone in chat. Oh my gosh, I'm doing the best I can, okay?
So, exactly. Do you need any time to warm up? We will give it to you. Yes, exactly. Yes.
It's a Sharpay moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, exactly. There you go. The real ones will know. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. For those of you that don't have
Let's hope it
subs,
doesn't cut out.
oh yes. If there is a time where I cut out, I will. What's it called? Just ask me to repeat the question, and I will quickly repeat it as fast as I can.
All right, no worries.
Alrighty. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Chat, are you ready? Chat, I need
yourselves.
you to make sure that you are spamming love throughout this whole thing. And then once we get those random answers that come through that make no sense.
Is this about me?
Oh, they're going to be 100% about you. What do you think? What do you think
Oh,
the show
I
is
thought it was
about
like
me?
general knowledge. I was like, if this is about general knowledge, I'm fucked.
This isn't trivia. This isn't like math class. This is connections on Twitch.
I don't know. I did maths till year 12, so you could ask me a question, but I wouldn't answer it correctly.
What is E equals MC squared to the 5th denomination? Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, all right. Chat, spam that love as we start our first one. The countdown will begin, and I will ask my first question, starting. I moved the mouse. Hold on. Starting.
Oh, fun.
Starting now. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
What is your favorite food?
Pasta.
What is your favorite drink?
Coke.
What is your favorite number?
6.
What is your favorite movie?
Titanic.
Who is your favorite influencer or celebrity?
Chris Pratt.
What is your favorite vacation that you've ever taken?
Tasmania.
What is your favorite animal?
Dog.
What is your favorite season?
Autumn.
What is the favorite gift that you've ever received?
Socks.
Okay. That's it.
A
You're
monkey.
10. That's 10. That's
Oh my
10.
god.
That is 10. That is 10. Chat, I will give it to you. I was like cracking
Dude.
up after asking because you're like
That was the most stressful thing I've ever witnessed in my life.
when I said speed run, you said bet.
I said, let's go. I'm going to go full force, accelerator to the damn floor.
So what that means is that is 2 gifted subs. That is a definite right down the middle, an average amount. That's definitely good. Unfortunately, didn't break any records, but hey, you got 2. There's been people who've left here with 0 gifted subs. So you did get 2. Those 2 subs are going out right now. Who's getting them? Who will be receiving those 2 subs? Gifted subs will be... never mind. I didn't hit
Come on,
click.
please.
Yeah, exactly. Is going to... Frogbear is getting the first one, and MZ.
Congrats, guys. Enjoy the
Yes,
gifted subs.
Exactly. Enjoy those finger guns. Keep in mind, too, we will also be giving out some more... oh, thank you. Pugs, you're too nice.
Pugs.
Stop. Thank you so much. I'm pointing this
Full
way.
gifted subs for my efforts.
Yeah, there you go. Pugs has been doubling me up on these recently. Not that he has to. Just want to make that very clear. Thank you so much, though, Pugs. Not that you have to, Pugs, but I do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. It does make it a little more exciting too, for the guest to do it. And I mean, what happens if it gets 0 Pugs? What happens? We've yet to know. But thank you for the gifted subs. And Mr. Monkey and Bavesh, did I say that right? Just because we have a future guest in the chat, you know who you are. Those questions will be changing. Don't think that you can just quickly write them down and that they'll be the same. They will be different for when you are on this episode. Guarantee it. Just so you can't try and practice those. So just keep that in mind.
Don't try and mix the system, mate.
Exactly.
You got to be stressed like I was.
I will double the zeros. Pugs, sounds like a great idea. So let's go one by one, line by line, and talk about these. So you said your favorite color. After heavily breathing, you said blue.
Yes.
What is there, like a type of blue? Any kind of blue? What blue?
Yeah.
How?
So like a sky blue, because like my favorite colors are mixed between like this sort of pink and like sky blue. But blue's the first thing I think of because it's like day right now.
Okay.
But I don't know, just like, you know, baby blue, light blue. I like it. It's just fresh color. It's nice.
Okay.
Same with baby pink. It's fresh. It's nice. It's pretty. Can't go wrong. It's an easy color to get away with.
It is.
So I like it.
Goosey, you're darn right. This is how the show goes. Blue, elaborate.
Elaborate. That's like in the book, the author said there were clouds in the sky. Please elaborate on what he means.
Yeah, this is English class now. Yeah, I said this wasn't a class. I lied.
Damn it, general knowledge again.
Pug said, so the blue on the other side of the octopus, is that what you're talking about, or?
No, so this is
lighter?
a lot more like a greeny blue. I don't know how it shows up in camera, but it's a lot more.
That is terrible looking. The inside of Ollie is just
I know.
disgusting. All right, everyone look away. That's Ollie's butthole.
I just my fist in his butthole.
We're off to a great start here. Oh my goodness. Fun color theory.
Yeah, like.
Oh my goodness.
I've got like a blue in the room that like the blue in here.
Okay, and the color and the words?
That's pretty. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Goosey says the fun color theory fact, blue apparently helps people feel trust. Interesting. That's very interesting.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's why with people
Also,
with blue
my
eyes.
eyes are blue.
Exactly.
I don't know if you can tell. Like they look grey right now.
So maybe that's why I trust people with blue eyes. Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
That's why I keep on getting scammed by people with blue eyes. The end com as far as I know. Interesting. That's very interesting. The psychology part of that. I like that. Favorite food. I actually missed, but I think someone said you said pasta, is that correct?
It's pasta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a certain type of pasta that you enjoy?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Okay. Didn't even have to think about that.
Nah. My mum's spaghetti bolognese. Like, we're not Italian, right? So my mum doesn't make like Italian bolognese. But my God, is her bolognese good? Like, fuck. I love her bolognese. Like, I would eat spaghetti bolognese every day if I could. Like, if pasta was not full of carbs, dream come true.
Fair.
Totally I love pasta. But, like, a good, like, lasagna, that's banging. Good old mac and cheese. Like, honestly, give me pasta, I'm happy. Doesn't matter what's on it.
Okay, good to know.
I love it.
You said spaghetti how do you say
Bolognese.
Bolognese. That's the most I've ever heard someone use bolognese in a sentence. Is what you described.
See, you guys say bolognese. We say bolognese.
Bolognese. I don't say it. Period. So, for being honest, how do you say mayonnaise?
How do I say what?
How do you say like mayo?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. Okay.
Mayo.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay.
What did you call it?
All right, monkey, you can leave. No.
I like that one.
Your favorite drink? I actually missed this one because I was too busy giggling at you, watching you huff and puff over these things. What would you say your favorite drink was?
Coke.
Okay.
But to be fair, I choked on this one. My favorite drink isn't Coke.
Okay, that's fine.
My favorite drink is Sprite.
Okay. Is there certain...
Because...
Okay, go on.
Coke stains your teeth.
It's true.
And I like to have pearly white. So I don't like drinking Coke. It also like bloats me to the max. Like you give me a Coke and I look about 5 months pregnant. So I like for some reason Sprite doesn't do it for me. Like I don't get bloated. So I would prefer Sprite over any drink. And I feel like it can go with anything. You know, you can put some gin and some lemonade. You can just have lemonade on its own. You can put a bit of a lemon wedge in there. Like it's good. It's fresh. It's nice. So I like Sprite over Coke. But if like someone was like, okay, here, have a Coke, I would still drink it, of course. But I would just prefer a Sprite.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, all right. Is there anywhere specific that Sprite is better than another place?
You're cutting out.
Oh, sorry. Is there anywhere in like that you know of?
Hang on, he's still not back. Say that again.
Discord, can you please allow me to talk? Meg. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Is there anywhere that you go that Sprite tastes different than another place, and maybe
Macca's.
Okay, I was fishing for that one to see if that was.
Out.
Yes, I've never understood that, but I've heard it from everyone. Why you?
Macca's Sprite is like otherworldly. Because okay, of course, like if people don't know this in chat, if you don't know this, Bren, Macca's uses syrup for their soft drinks, so it's not like Coke that you buy in a store. It's syrup that makes the flavor. So the Sprite you get in Macca's it can be a lot sweeter if they don't add a lot of water. So like Macca's Sprites and Macca's drinks are bussin'. They are the best. That's bussin'.
Your favorite number you said was 6. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Why 6? Was there a sport? Elaborate.
Elaborate. Honestly, I don't know. It just became a favorite number. I don't know why, but I always choose 6 and it always turns out well. So I was like, I mean, why not?
Okay.
Like I like getting up at 6 a.m. It felt good for a really long time. Maybe that's what did it.
Interesting.
I'm not sure, but I just liked the number 6.
Okay, I like that. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Your favorite movie? I totally missed this one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've lost a couple of these because I was really honestly just too busy giggling at you, huffing and puffing to burst out the answers. So sorry. Yeah. Your favorite movie? What was it that you said?
Titanic.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I like Kojak.
Yeah.
Is there something about the Titanic that's?
I think it's a bit of like nostalgia for me in a sense. Not of the movie, of course, like as in what happens in the movie, but like the feeling it brings back. So every Saturday I used to stay at my grandparents every single week when I was younger, and that is the movie I would watch. I would sit on their bed and I would watch the Titanic like twice, 3 times. And I don't know why, but I just loved it, and I love sort of the history behind it. Like I look at like behind the scenes, I look at the history of it. Like I Google this shit like now. I just find it interesting to see like what it would have been like to like live on a ship like that back then. I think it would have been cool, and like I love the fashion back then and just how things were. And yeah, I think the main reason why I still like it now is because of the feeling it brings me, because of how I watched it with my grandparents.
Nostalgia, for sure. No, that's definitely something that's special. A special memory that it's unlocked, for sure.
Everyone in chat who hasn't watched it, including you, Mr. Monkey, go watch Titanic right now.
Really, Mr. Monkey. I've decided that I'm gonna watch some old classics recently. So I've watched some good. Goodbye. I love how Streamlabs is like, all right, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
I have watched Outer Banks, Mr. Brados.
We have a lot to talk about, Monkey. Stay in your episode, Monkey. No. Let's go. The favorite influencer. You said Chris Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
So,
don't know why, it just first person came to mind. But he is a good actor. Like the reason why he probably came to my mind was because I was thinking of the favorite movie. One of my other favorite movies is Passenger, and he is the main actor in that.
Okay, yeah. And
I think like he just like I guess he could be my favorite like actor, influencer, celebrity. I think because like he's just cool and he's hot.
He's not. I was gonna say he's not that bad to look at. So I mean that helps.
He's pretty nice. He's pretty nice. I can't lie. So yeah, I mean, there's not really anything to elaborate on with that. He's just bloody mint, isn't he? It's delicious.
Are you talking about a cake or an actor?
I mean, his cake is pretty good.
Oh boy. All right. Chris Pratt, if you're in here.
Everyone's gonna get a bit hot in here.
No wonder you've been fatting yourself for a while.
Literally.
Thank you, Jakey, for the gifted sub to Goosey the Lucy. Enjoy those emotes.
Boy.
You said your favorite vacation that you've ever taken was to Tasmania. Why Tasmania? What's so special about Tasmania?
It is beautiful over there. We went, I don't know when it was. There is a ladybug on my wall, I just noticed. Can't remember when it was, but it was like, it was just really beautiful there, and I had a lot of fun. I had made like a little friend. Like, this was when I was younger, but it would just be somewhere where I'd want to go, like, again, as someone who is a little bit older and sort of like takes in more of the scenery and the things around them and the history and all that sort of stuff, rather than just the exciting things like the chocolate factory and the pool and, you know, the games room. Like, I want to go again and experience things a little bit differently. But I think it was like the whole experience of going on the boat, getting there, sort of living my Titanic fantasy in a sense. And like, we went there and we had like a we literally like rented like a whole house. We got upgraded in our like accommodation, and it was just awesome. Like, it was such a relaxing holiday, like as much as you can relax as, you know, like a 11-year-old kid. It was just really nice being there. It was lovely. Like, the people were really nice, and yeah, it was just good. I just want to really quickly get this.
Oh, good. You better not.
It's not a red one. Oh no, it just dropped. I think I just killed it.
You just witnessed here, folks. There's been a murder on this Twitch podcast. We got to go.
Fuck.
It's okay. Twitch doesn't moderate anything.
Twitch do better.
ADHD. I want to touch it. Yeah, really.
I think I probably do have it, not gonna lie.
Me. The favorite animals, you said doggos. Yes, fair. We were talking this morning in the Discord chat. Look at them, they're so cute. We were talking this morning in our Discord. The Discord question that popped up today was what is your favorite breed of dog? And oh my goodness, people did not let down on that today. It was amazing. Dogs, elaborate. Yeah. This is probably one that I will not make elaborate because I understand this one.
Why do you like dogs?
Yeah, he's like, why do you like dogs? Why?
Well, because I own them.
You're saying because you own yeah.
Elaborate.
Yeah,
why do you own them?
However, I'm going to make you elaborate on this next one. Favorite season, and over here in the west coast of things, or like the west of the world, we are going into autumn right now, and you said that was your favorite season. So yes. Elaborate.
Elaborate. So obviously, like for Australia, our autumn is a lot in a different part of the year. Autumn is mainly my favorite because my birthday is in autumn.
Okay.
It always has been my favorite. So my birthday's on 1st of March, which is the first day of autumn.
That's so weird to hear that autumn is in the 1st of March. I'm like, yeah. No, it's not. But I'm like, yeah, I guess it would be.
For us, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's fair. Yep. Okay.
It's weird. But just like the weather, you know, it's cool in the morning, it's warm in the afternoons, the leaves are falling, like the birds are chirping, like it's just a really lovely, cozy season, and I love being cozy. Like, if people know me in chat, I'm like, don't take me out of my comfort. Like, I want to be in my comfort like 24/7, and like autumn is my ultimate comfort zone. Like, autumn fashion is just banging. Like, just autumn is really beautiful. Honestly, it is gorgeous.
Yeah,
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Because you guys are currently moving into spring, right? Right now?
Yes. Exactly, yes.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, it's so strange.
It's kind of mostly really warm.
It's a weird concept for me to understand that. But yeah, no, because we're heading towards winter. I mean, we're in like going into like fall now, winter or autumn and winter, but it's kind of strange. But yeah, no, that's hemispheres are weird. As I agree with you, Pugs. They're very strange.
Yeah.
And how that works. But yeah, no, for sure. And then you said the favorite gift that you've ever received was socks.
Yeah.
So what makes them so
Honestly,
special?
Like, thinking about it, like, I don't really think I've ever really been given gifts that are, like, in a sense, sentimental. Like, my biggest gift I've ever received is my car, and that was given to me because it's something that is always going to stay in the family. So I've been given it until my cousin can drive. But, like, for me, that isn't, like, and this is going to sound so, like, ungrateful, but it's not my favorite gift because it's something that isn't, like, a keepsake and it's really sentimental. But, like, I got socks off of Monkey. He sent me down my stream deck with a bunch of his socks. I'm not wearing them right now. I'm wearing some puffy socks. But, like, I guess because, like, he thought to send them to me and it was something that we'd spoken about for a while of me getting these socks, it was just sort of nice to receive it and it felt good. And, like, I wear them all the time and, like, they're cool. They're cool socks. So, I don't know. I like them. But, yeah, I don't really have anything that I would say is, like, that I can think of off the top of my head that it is extremely, like, sentimental and that is my favorite because, like, realistically, to not sound, like, ungrateful, I could say everything I've ever been gifted, but, like, if I'm gonna be specific, I want it to be something that isn't, like, materialistic and something that actually is, like, you know, I use every day on a daily basis and that I actually, like, was excited to get, and that was socks.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, it can be anything. Like I think the most this question has been added recently to the quick questions format, and I mean, Monkey, I might leave you on this one just because I'm interested in seeing what you say, but I might throw it in a different spot just so you're aware. However, the I did get Donovan socks. That's true. I did get Donovan socks. I got him Hennessy socks.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is so good.
They say Henny. Yeah, I did. That's true. Yeah, no, I think as far as like no, like I think clothing with the purpose of like a sentimental kind of like background is definitely very like it comes, it means a lot. Like you mean like there's even if it's what are socks, like $5, like if that,
Yeah,
like you know what I mean, like they're not that expensive, but it's something that is if there's thought put into it, it's definitely it's something that definitely can be can definitely be very very meaningful. Then
yeah,
you mean that
100%.
maybe even the person that was giving it could even think of that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I always say, like, if someone's thought hard on the gift they're giving you, it's gonna make the gift 10 times better. And I say to people, I'm like, I'm a very sentimental person. If, like, you know, to, like, one of my really, really old boyfriends from, like, years ago, I said to him, you know, I don't want you to give me anything for my birthday. I would be happy if you picked up a leaf from our first date and gave it to me and put it in a frame. Like, I would prefer that because it's cute and it's sweet and it's a memory and it's sentimental and it's got value and it's got meaning. Like, I don't want something materialistic. Like, of course those things are bloody great. We can't lie. We all love materialistic objects, but, like, for me personally, I don't like receiving those as gifts. I would prefer to save up for myself. So if you get me something, a leaf, a rock, a bloody, I don't know, a piece of string, I would prefer that over you getting me something that you've had to spend your money on. I'm one that spends money on people. I don't want you to spend money on me.
That's fair.
That's my thing. Yeah.
We got to hydrate, by the way, from
Okay.
Frog Bear. Just gotta make sure.
Frog Bear.
Hydrate
But
up.
yes, monkey socks does sound sus.
Socks goes missing in my house, goes to the washing machine, never come out of it. I like, where do they go, Tiggs? I know, right? Where do they go?
Actually, don't know something really cute. Probably one of the reasons why I really like socks is because my old dog, Coco, who passed away, he used to steal my socks and chew them. So, like, getting some new socks sort of reminded me of him.
Aww.
And I was like, oh, like, you know, just brings him back a little bit because he would always steal my socks. I've got socks with holes in them from him chewing them that I keep. So, like, I love getting socks because it
sounds like a great tattoo idea to honor a dog. Is like a little sock with a little hole popped through it.
Yeah, that would be so cute. Maybe I should get that.
Hey, if you ever come to Canada, we have I've talked to the Pulse Fan City and they said they would help me with some stuff in the future. So maybe figure something out. I I got a little statue of a frog on a rock from my best friend last birthday. It's currently sitting on my desk looking over at me. It's great for when I feel overwhelmed. It's great, Pugs. Like exactly, like things like that, like small little things. Like I mean, that probably costed something, but I mean, it wasn't the actual thing that like it's not like they got you the actual PC. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like. I mean, yes, it would have been cool and stuff like that, but it's more sentimental because it's like something little, like a trinket or something like that. I want a frog statue.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have the frog tree.
Hey, look at that.
For those of you that have been here for a minute, we made that live on stream. However, that is quick questions. Congratulations to anyone who's got their subs there. We do have a couple more questions here that we're going to go to before we hit our first break here. The main question that we usually ask anyone who's on the stream, and even more so now because you are obviously a streamer on Twitch, is what made you want to begin streaming?
I get this question a lot, and I love answering it because it's the same answer. I keep repeating myself, and I love it. So when I was probably middle of high school, I wanted to start a YouTube channel. Purely for the reason that I had gotten bullied like a lot. Like I'd been bullied from kindergarten to year 12. A lot of people already know this in chat. I was bullied like very badly, and I wanted to do YouTube as sort of like an escape of reality. Like I sit down in front of a camera and I do things I want to do, and I just escape everything that's happening. So I did that. First account, everyone found out from school. Started bullying me on there. All the comments came through, people being rude, and I was like, okay, delete. Started another one, same thing happened, okay, delete. And I left it for like a year or two, and I made another one like the year before COVID started, I think, or maybe the year COVID started. And like I had a little bit of fun. Like I didn't really post like very consistently, but it was more like lifestyle content, like makeup, hair, like doing things in my room and organization and stuff like that. And I got bored really quickly, and I just wanted to relax. I didn't want to do anything, so I stopped doing it. Mind you, I only had like 100 subscribers on there.
Still pretty impressive.
And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's good for someone who wasn't like doing anything. So I was like, I would really like love to get back into games. Like I really want to play games again. Like I think that'd be awesome. And I'm like, you know what I should do? I should stream on Twitch. Mind you, I did not know what Twitch was. I just knew it was a streaming platform. I knew people stream games on there. Didn't know how it worked. And I was like, I should do that and document like me playing games for the first time in literally 10 years. Like it'd been 10 years since I played Minecraft. That was my first video, playing Minecraft for the first time in 10 years. And I think I streamed on like a Monday and again on a Friday, and I stopped for like a month. I was like, nah, I don't get this. I don't know what I'm doing. I went and networked, made some great friends, and I started back up again. So my like official like start date was 31st of October, which is coming up. But I had done like 2 streams like earlier in the month, but I ain't counting that as my starting date because I stopped literally straight after. But I was like, I'm going to stream on Twitch because I like games and I want to document me potentially getting better at games. And that's what I've done. And it's become like something I love. Like I didn't think I would love this. I literally started streaming on my mum's computer. It was horrific. Like Sharpie was there for one of my first streams. Oh my God. He's like, I can't sit here. My game was just jumping back and forth. It was absolutely disgusting. It was horrible. Literally after that, I had like spent $3,000 on like a game PC, my dog's coughing in the background, a monitor, like all this stuff to make it a lot better and like the quality of it to be upped. And then that's when I forked out that $3,000, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Like I actually enjoy this. And I've just kept to it ever since. And here I am.
Sorry,
Yeah.
when did you say what was, so you said it is October 31st. Is this coming up at your 1-year anniversary?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's very impressive. Congratulations.
It's insane.
Very
It's
exciting.
Crazy. I think it's either the 30th or the 31st, one of the two. But I'm going to be doing a 24-hour stream in celebration of 1 year. So I'm pretty excited.
Crazy. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, very, very exciting. Congratulations. Almost there. What's called? I'll be sure to try and tune in there. I should be able to tune in. Or at least pop in for a few moments if I can, or I'll send someone your way.
There we go.
To make sure.
I didn't hear any of that.
Oh, hello. What's good?
Hello, I can hear you now.
That's what I was saying is that I will definitely try and pop in. I said, or I will send
No worries.
someone your way to make sure that that you know. Yeah, someone said 24-hour stream.
That's
It's
okay.
exactly. Maybe you can do a
Yes.
24-hour stream. Then I'll definitely make sure I'll stop in.
Yeah, I am doing
And say,
24 hour. That's what
yo,
I'm
you are.
doing.
Oh, you said okay, okay. I didn't hear you
Go
say
for
that.
it. Yeah.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
okay.
24 hour on.
Perfect.
It's on like I think Friday night to like the Saturday night. So,
Okay,
oh yeah, you can come in for a live stream
for
for
sure.
once.
100%, yes. For those of you that don't know, is I've actually never live seen a Sweet Mango Twitch stream. I guess it would be,
Stream.
yeah, stream. Yeah, I was gonna say video, but I'm like, no, that's what I'm watching. Is I watched a bunch of VODs doing thing there. I'm a big fan. Exactly. Um, yeah. So yeah, no, that's definitely been the it's been kind of weird. You're the first guest that I've had on here
Mm,
that's been a streamer that I haven't actually been able to catch a live stream, which is it's been weird. I've had to do kind of all my research through VODs. And
yeah.
it's kind of added a layer of kind of interest to this for me
Mm,
too, is just to kind of be like, okay, like
mystery.
exactly. Because I
Yeah.
usually I'm able to ask some questions, like some small little details, so I can get a little information about you before stream. But I wasn't able to do that because I wanted to do it in front of everyone else, so everyone kind of see what's going on, and it's no surprise to everyone.
Yeah.
That's all right. What is the too long didn't read TLDR version of your life? And you can sum it up as long as you want, as short as you want. But let's just not go 3 hours in every single year. let's
Okay, so
do
you want to run down on my life?
like segment by segment. Yes,
Like my
you,
segment? Okay.
you seem very
Well,
confident about this.
I'm very nervous. Well, I mean, I don't remember anything as I was a baby.
Okay, so what's your first memory?
My very first memory is
Sure.
playing with my grandma's pearls.
Okay.
That is my first memory in the back of the car, playing with her pearls. That's what my parents always tell me as well. That was like one of the most memorable things is I was playing with her pearls in the back seat.
You sound like you
But I
grew
don't.
up as the kid from the Titanic. Like if you were like a kid, like you were
Yeah, I know, right?
like if your grandma was from the Titanic.
That's so funny. I don't know what else do you want me to say? I'm confused.
So let's go. So what, like, give us like piece by piece of how you came to be from the moment with the pearls to now sitting here on Connections as a streamer. The Sweet
Okay.
Mango we know and love today. How have you come from the pearls to here? What is
To
like
there.
little stories in between that you kind of
Well, I think to make it quick and sum it up, the main thing that got me to where I am today is the bullying that I experienced. I say this to everyone. Because I was bullied so much, so often, so harshly. I think that everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. And if those things didn't happen, and if that bullying didn't happen, I wouldn't be sitting here today. And all those little things pushed me to be who I am. It pushed me to have a tough skin. It pushed me to be open and vulnerable. And that brought me here today. There's nothing specific that was when I was younger that I'm like, okay, yep, I want to be a streamer. I want to be an influencer or anything like that. It was just that it sort of happened. In school, I loved film. I loved it. Think in year 7, I did film and television. It was fucking sick. And then when I moved into year 10, I did media. And then for year 11 and 12, I did cert 3 or 4 in film and television. I went to a film and television uni for a semester because it was absolutely crap. I left so quickly because I realized it was more of a passion than it was a something that I wanted to do as a career. And that sort of, I think, drove me to be creative in a sense of film, which is what drove the whole YouTube thing, because I loved editing. Editing was my thing. You give me a thing and I will edit it. I loved it. I freaking adored it. So, I would go out on family holidays and I would record stuff, and I would go and make a little travel diary video thing, because it's just something I did, and that's what I was putting on YouTube as well. Editing was a passion, and I think doing Twitch, obviously you're not editing anything, but everything is live, and I like that, and I like that interaction. Whereas like YouTube and stuff, you don't really interact with anyone, and you don't really interact with anyone on any other social media, because it's like you put a video out and you respond to comments. It's not like they're seeing you for face value. They're just seeing a video that's edited, put together. It's all the best moments. Where Twitch is everything. You can't really hide the bad moments. I've cried multiple times, sad on stream. Like I've had mental breakdowns on stream, and I think that's something that like I am able to do because of everything I've gone through, and I want people to know that it's okay to feel like crap. Like it's okay to cry in front of people. It's okay to not be okay. Like it's all right. It's like completely fine to cry. And it's like okay. It's okay to not be okay, basically. And I think with it being on Twitch, creating that community to be able to show that to is something I liked over like everything else. Like having friends and creating a community on YouTube. Like I think the Twitch communities are so different because it's you're creating friendships with real people who are communicating with you in real time. I think that's a massive thing, and that is what like drawn me to it so much. It's like, yes, I want to do this because I'm going to have connections with people that are true and real, and they're going to be connecting with me in real time, and they're going to be feeling the same things that I'm feeling, and it's just going to open up the communication for everyone to feel safe and everyone to feel happy and to feel okay. And like, you know, I get to share my experience of what I've gone through and let people know that, you know, a lot of people do get bullied and things get better. So like all that definitely pushed me to like create content for other people, because I didn't have content where people were like, you know, I got bullied too. I didn't have that when I was getting bullied. So I want to put stuff out there. It's like, you know, it's okay. Like I get it. Like I was in your position once, and I can tell you right now, it gets better. Like, you know, 4 years ago, 5 years ago when I was in, you know, school, I don't even know what year I would have been then, but like, I never thought I'd be streaming on Twitch. Like, you know, I never thought that. And I am. Things just happen unexpectedly, and they always will, and it's fucking awesome.
It is really crazy. It's so crazy. And I think with, like you said it perfectly, is when I was growing up too, there was never anyone that was like speaking about the hardships of content creation, and or the hardships of well, let's stay on content creation for a second, because like you said, you got bullied for making YouTube channels, you got bullied for doing stuff like that, and it was something you had to overcome, and you really struggle with it. It's hard because like when I was younger too, I had these similar things. I had a YouTube channel that I got bullied for throughout middle school, which for us would be your year 6 to year 8. And I had that for like 3 years, and I stuck through it and kind of had the tough skin to have it, but it was still really, it wasn't easy. There was a lot of things I was like, oh my goodness, like not having friends. No one wanted to be associated with me because they were worried that like if you were associated with this person, you're like the weird kid, like sort of thing, you know, the weird kid. And only thing that made me weird is because I was putting myself out there versus someone else that wasn't. And now as an adult, that's something that people are saying, if you aren't being different, then you're the weird one. And it's like, now you have to unlearn it all, and it's so weird. And I mean, it's definitely made me stronger and made me be able to do, especially with this journey, this is something I'm so genuinely proud of. And especially at the start of this, I was like, okay, there's some things I was like, should I post this? Should I not post this? What if this person sees this? And I was like, you know what? I'm doing this for me, not for that person watching it. If they don't like it, they can fucking leave.
Like, yeah, exactly. There's an X button for a reason.
Exactly. And so that's the thing, is like, I've kind of taken that approach in a lot of this, and I lead with my heart more than anything. And that's kind of what that's the people I want to have around me, is that too. I think we have lost you. We'll switch over the screen while we are on that. We might, I hear you. Do we have you? Have we lost you?
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
That was the worst freeze.
Yeah, it totally was.
Oh my, that was so bad. It's okay.
Oh, all right, we're back. It's all part of the show. These things happen.
We good.
Exactly. No, it's definitely it's a sad kind of reality of content creation is the kind of side of bullying and things like that, because it does happen, unfortunately. It's terrible, but it does. And so no, it's definitely something it's become a bit of a hard thing that I've had to learn is do things for me, not for others.
Yeah, 100%.
I realized too is that I forgot about a couple questions that people have had in the chat, so we're gonna do those. Then we're gonna do a quick break here, because I don't want to forget about those. We've been having too much fun. I've been flying by some things. We have our first question is from Mr. Brados, and he asks, "Have you watched Outer Banks? And if so, what are your thoughts on it?"
Yes, I have watched it. It's a good show.
Mr. Brados, I have not. I still have not. Even though you've recommended it to me, I it's on the list. It's just something I haven't got to yet. And then Donovan asks, which this question gets asked at least once per episode. I mean, sometimes it's more. How do you send questions? Use the channel points, Frogbear. We'd love to have some questions here. We will not be answering any more until after the break, except for the ones that were already asked, just so you know. But we will ask them. I promise that. Bye, Waitsky. Thanks for popping in. The question comes from Donovan, and the question is: toilet paper, over or under?
You've cut out, but I know exactly what you're saying. You're saying toilet paper over or under?
Correct.
Over. And I saw this in your I saw this in your About Me.
Yeah.
And I have a question for you, sir.
Yeah.
Toilet paper. Scrunch or fold?
Oh. That's fun. All right. So my for me, I used to be a scrunch. I am now currently a fold.
Wow. Okay.
What about you?
Interesting. I'm a scrunchy folder.
Okay, so
okay.
Hang on.
Let me elaborate.
Let me go get what I would look. Hold on.
Okay, go on.
I gotta show.
Let me get mine too.
Yeah, yes.
Let me get mine too.
We're gonna present. We're presenting for the class.
Show and tell.
Yeah. All right, chat. How's it going? So we got our toilet paper. It's all right. So we got our toilet paper.
When it's on the toilet thing, monkey.
What the? Yeah, exactly. So like this would be over when you do like this. I don't even know how to do it. This would be under if you're like this is facing you and you're like that. Yeah.
Whoever does this, you're fucking stupid. No offense.
Okay, so if you're too, I'm trying to like,
so weird.
Pull it, but it's not working. So okay, so I basically go like, it's gonna fall off the table. Don't waste toilet paper, kids.
So funny.
Okay, so basically,
you wrap it around your hair like that.
Yeah, and then hang on. Just pause.
Oh my days.
Okay, so we're gonna rip it. We roll like this, and then I fold it, and then fold it again. And then
when you're wiping, I thought you meant that's how you wipe your ass with a little square.
Yes.
I get it now. You fold, okay. You fold as you're wiping. Yep. Okay, I get it.
No, I'm not going like roll your boat.
Oh my gosh, imagine. I'm like this, right? I get like a thing, do it, and then I'm just like scrunch. Does that make sense? I'm a folding scruncher.
I guess. What's the point of
flashable wipes, Jake? They're fucking legendary.
Don't. Okay, I hope you guys don't actually flush. Even though they're flushable, I hope you guys don't actually flush them. They're not supposed to. They still don't actually.
The ones you wipe your ass with.
Yes, they don't flush. You know that, right?
Yeah, they do.
They might flush,
the ones that are biodegradable.
Yeah, they don't biodegrade though. You go watch anything.
I don't use them.
Okay, good.
I use toilet paper.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm a foldy scruncher.
I'm glad we got on this conversation here. This is great.
I know, right? It's great.
Now the real question, chat.
Yeah. Foldy scruncher.
Do you go front to back or back to front?
Cut out.
Oh. Okay, chat'll explain to you what you're
wait, what do you mean, monkey?
So is it from front to back? Or
okay, who the fuck is going from back to front? Who the fuck sits there going like that to wipe their ass? All right, that is like I've seen this. I'm like, who the fuck does that? Especially for females, you gotta if you like wiping your vagina at the same time, you go on front to back, right?
Yes, I've heard this ideology
Who the
before.
fuck was that? It's not a
Who's
bloody
got that-
slip and slide.
Who's got the snaky coochie?
Oh my god! Like, okay, for guys, like I don't know. You've got different there, but like, you ain't not that way. You go that way. You're going like that. You're not going like that. You're not putting something in there. You're taking it out. Okay.
It's probably been one of my favorite conversations that's ever happened in a connection.
But like, how would you even like? Nah. Nope. I'm not even gonna try.
Thank you, balls. Exactly.
Slip it in there.
Oh my goodness.
This is the weirdest podcast ever. Love it.
This is not probably what you expected to sign up for.
My.
I'm gonna ask you the last thing that I have here. I see there's a lot more. I promise I will get to the questions after the break and after Two Truths One Lie. But the last question that I saw before all these ones came up was from Malty. And Malty asks, since you apparently made a lot of experience, or you've had a lot of experiences with bullying, and I think younger people / children on Twitch also come here to escape, what would your tip be to viewers on how to handle bullying in the moment or to confront the bullies, if at all? God, Malty,
I've heard this a lot.
Always with the great questions, Malty.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So I had like a deep chat thing, which is what I usually do sometimes. And this question comes up a lot. How do I like get through bullying? And like one thing I say, there's sort of two answers to this. It depends on how you want to go about it. Don't react, because what the bullies want is for a reaction. That's why they bully you, because they want the reaction out of you. In saying this, I always reacted. I'm a reactive person. I don't let people, if you talk shit, you ain't fucking getting away with it. You talk shit about me, talk shit about my friends. That's it. Your life is over. Your ear is being chewed off by me. Like, I am the person, I have to react. Like, I'm going to react. That's who I am. But if you're going to react in a sense that is smart. Don't give them something else to bully you upon. In a sense, like, fight them with kindness, because if you're kind to them, they can't really do anything. Like, they can't, like, they keep being mean. You're like, oh my god, like, thank you. Like, I love that. Thanks for saying that about me. Like, you know, it's the best thing I've ever heard. Say it like that. Like, don't also become the bully. Don't like go ahead and bully them. Like, I know people wouldn't say, oh, that's bullying, like, because it's not, you're defending yourself. But in a sense, like, you're doing exactly what they're doing to you. So do it in a way that is smart and is going to be effective, because you don't want to be saying stuff that in the end is going to turn around and be put back onto you, because that happened to me before. It's happened to me a lot. I've said something and it's come straight back to me, and it makes you feel even worse than you did in the beginning. So fight your bullies with kindness, or just don't give them a reaction. It's the best thing you can do. Whenever someone like comes into my chat and like says something that is kind of rude, I either ignore it, or like I kind of play with them a little bit, like I shit with them, just because it's funny. But when you're in person, it's obviously a lot different, because a lot more emotions and reactions come out when you're in person. So just always take a deep breath and just know that at the end of the day, when you leave school, because it always happens in school, they're going to be sitting there potentially high as fuck on drugs, and you're going to be sitting here absolutely succeeding in life, and you're going to be a fucking legend. Just like me.
True. Actual factual.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, no,
things get better, people. Everyone in chat, things get better. Trust me, things get better.
Exactly. Malty, thank you for that amazing question. That was lovely. Malty, I saw you trying to steal my job here. I see you. But yeah, things get better. Hello, Mr. Ken Carter. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Baba. Welcome to the stream. Hello. For those of you that are joining us, we're about to hit a break. Yes. However, when we come back, we are going to be doing Two Truths, One Lie. Be doing some possible giveaways, things like that. For those of you that are just joining and have not given the question of the day out to chat yet, we were asking the question of the day is, what is something that makes you feel anxious? I'd love to hear it while we're on break. and we can talk about it when we get back. We will be asking all the questions that you guys have. I see one from Monkey, Jakey, and Frogbear. When we get back from the break, stick with us, and we will talk very, very soon. We'll see you guys in just a sec. Take care and enjoy the TikToks.
Give it some yak, told her relax, boom bow, that's how you fix that.
I'll be damned if I listen to facts about the mouth of a man with an unwashed ass.
As you guys have seen, and I'm sure you have seen, Mama Lisa's every single stream. I don't think Mama Lisa's missed a stream. So that is my actual mom. I'm here. I know you're here. I know you're always here. Love you too, Mom.
I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen.
What is the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
My mother told me, actually, ironically enough, it was, you live your life for you and you don't live it for anybody else. And in reference at the time, it was about my dad and obviously the way that the culture is set up and how I wanted to live my life. And you live your life for you. This is your life. You make it the way you want to. You're not here for a long time. You're here for a good time type thing. Like, live your life the way that you want to, no matter what it is that you want to do. If you want to become a doctor, if you want to become a streamer, if you want to have a million tattoos, or if you want to become a nun, there's nothing. Do whatever makes you happy, which is very cliche, but it honestly it hit different a little bit because of personal things that were going on at the time and dealing with my dad, the whole thing with the machismo aspect. So yeah.
What the fuck?
Chasing, you can only get this feeling from a thug. You can only get this feeling from a thug. Tears falling and it's licking your cup. All you really want is love.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh? It definitely is.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that pussy, yeah!
Everyone is gonna die and no one is gonna remember you, so Fuck it.
I was busy thinking about
Falling, dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry all night.
I'm McLovin.
No, you're not. No one's McLovin. McLovin's never existed because that's a made-up, dumb, fucking fairy tale name, you fuck!
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come away.
And that's when it hit me. The best idea I ever had in my entire life. That's the worst idea you ever had in your entire life.
Who or what inspires you?
I'll start with my dad. My dad worked a lot. He's still working a lot right now. I have always looked up to my father ever since I was a little baby boy. When I was in kindergarten, you would go up and you would talk in front of all the parents. And you would say what you wanted to be when you grew up. All these kids are like, you know, I want to be a policeman, I want to be a firefighter, I want to be a doctor. The teacher asked me what I wanted to be. And at first I said I wanted to be like a firefighter or something. And my teacher was like, we have too many of those, you can't do that. I was like, oh shit. My 4-year-old brain, completely blown. I had never had my ego just taken down like that. I had to think about who did I look up to. Of course, first man that comes in my head, my father. I go up in front of everybody and I say, everyone's like, I want to be a policeman, firefighter. I say, I want to be a dad.
Aww.
Yeah.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that pussy, yeah!
And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn.
Wow, I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing. Amazing.
The future is a lie. Anything that is not the present is a lie. It doesn't exist. Be here right now. That's where you are. What will happen is going to happen. You could prepare for it, cool. But just be the human being. You're in this meat suit right now. You are player number 1 here. Just play the game.
I'm buying one of those t-shirts.
Oh, please, that'd be great.
The Friends one.
Oh really? Oh yeah, yeah. That's like a top seller right now. That is a top seller right now for sure.
It's really good.
Let's go. Thank you. Let's go. If you're interested in something like that, you guys will be supporting this next part of the show, which is Two Truths One Lie. Before we do Two Truths One Lie, we usually always go back for Two Truths One Lie. However, we have some guest questions. So we have some questions from the people in the audience, the homies. Multi, I see that you've asked, so I'm going to jump quickly to Multi. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You guys are, hang on. Maybe not. Hold on. Multi, I'm sorry. I realize I missed things. All right. I see. We're gonna start from the beginning and go all the way down, like as we did. So starting with Mr. Monkey, and the question is for you. And Monkey asks, who is your favorite streamer to watch and why?
Listen to it back. Okay. Favorite streamer and why to watch? Oh, this is hard. This is a lot. There's a lot of pressure riding on this answer, I feel. Honestly, it changes depending on when they're live and what they're live doing. I love watching my bestie Sharpie. He is like I really love his content. He's been popping off recently, and he's like doing really well for himself. I'm like proud of him, and I enjoy watching his streams because I know how much fun he has playing the games he plays, and it makes me have fun watching. But he only streams 3 days a week, so I've obviously got to fill Tuesday, Thursday. So I would say it's got to be between. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to say... Oh my God, who do I watch? It's really hard because I can't really watch a lot of people because I'm obviously live and a lot of the times my friends are live. But I think I really enjoy Anthony YTG because it's really comfy to be there. He's a PG streamer, he's family friendly, he's got this really long hardcore world, and I think it's just a comfort thing being there because I know what he's going to be doing, and it's just relaxing kind of, and it's chill, and it's nice. He talks to me, he responds to me. So yeah, I think those two are the ones I've mainly been watching recently anyway.
That's fair. Okay, let's go. I think as far as the comfy streamers are fun to watch because it's you just can vibe out to. You can just chill. You can listen. You can hang out. You can watch. Maybe not watch. I mean, it lurk. Who knows? Yeah, no, I definitely can vibe with that. I understand that for sure. The next question is from a Jakey boy. The question is, what has been the peak and the pit of your streaming career?
Oh,
a good one.
Fuck.
That's a good one.
Peak and pit.
You guys are gonna steal my job, all right?
there's a pit that I can talk about, but it's could potentially get me not into trouble, but I'll talk about it. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I can do whatever I like.
You're hearing it here first.
But I'm gonna say peak first.
Okay.
Honestly, I had probably one of my favorite streams and where I had my most fun was when I hit 1,000. That's when I was fuck, 1,000 people following me. That's a lot of people. I was wow, I'm actually doing okay. I'm doing all right for myself. This is pretty cool. I did a 12-hour stream for hitting 1K, and I just had a lot of fun. It was chill. It was relaxing, and I thought it was just sort of wow, I started on my mum's bloody computer, and here I am, 1,000 followers later. I would never have thought that I would reach this goal, and I did. And I think that was definitely something that I was fuck, this is legit. I'm doing this, and that was I feel after that point, I really took it even more seriously. I started producing content elsewhere. So yeah, that's probably definitely the peak at the moment of my career, most definitely. And then the pit. Okay. So something that happened a while ago, pretty fair amount of months ago. I sort of noticed in my chat that there was a lot of a mod war going on, and I don't really like a mod wall when your chat's full of people with green swords. I don't like this at all. I hate it. It makes me feel really intimidated when I go into someone's chat. And I noticed that started happening on my own because the people I was modding were the people that were in there regularly more than anyone else. Of course, they were all good mods. They were all amazing. But I also had a few mods that weren't necessarily, in my opinion, potentially in there for the correct reason, and they were saying some things in my chat that I didn't agree with, and people that I just sort of wanted to just chill when they're in there, not have to worry about modding a chat. So I had decided to unmod a few people. And I messaged these people all individually about why I wanted to unmod them and that I wanted them to relax and was nothing like personal against them, whatever. And I did that. And this caused like uproar with someone else that was a mod in my chat who was staying mod. The next stream, I literally had no one in there. None of them came into my stream. So it sort of like really, I was like, shit, like what have I done? Like I've fucked up. Like this is awful. My stream was pretty quiet for like, I think probably 3 days after this had happened. And like 2 weeks later, it resulted in the person who didn't agree with it unmodding themselves, and it left me with like 2 mods in the end of it, which I didn't think was enough for the stuff that was going on in my chat. Which, like, having 3 to 4 was enough, and then having 2 just wasn't enough. And it sort of it honestly left me in a like pit of feeling like shit, because I'm like, have I done the wrong thing in unmodding these people to potentially benefit my career? Like, have I done the wrong thing? Have I fucked up? Have I, done bad? And then I realized, I'm like, this is my stream. No one can tell me that this is the incorrect or correct decision. That's on me to decide that. And I decided it was the best fucking decision of my life, because I'm sitting here, the happiest I've been in the whole year of me streaming on Twitch without those people in my community. Nothing against those people, of course, but if people, in my opinion, are going to sit there and tell you how you should be running your stream and your career and your channel, they're not the people that should be in your stream. And that's that.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't be there. So it was a pit that eventually became a really good outcome. So
Pit that kind of became a peak in the end, almost.
Yeah,
for sure. That was a great question there, Jakey. I like that one.
That was a good question, Jakey.
Donovan, can you copy paste that one, and we might even add that to the list, Jakey, because that was such a great question. I like that.
Jakey.
Yeah, really. Welcome in, Fez. I see you here. How's it going? Good to see you. And welcome in, B. Hello, hello. Hi, B. How's it going? What's up? A past house guest that's been on this in the hot seat before, actually on last week's episode. Couple things too, based off of kind of what we were talking about that as well, was mods. It's very hard, very, very difficult to run with like 2 people. We are currently running a 2-person team as our mod team, and it is difficult. They are working all the time, and I owe a lot to the mod team that I have on my community here. They're very, very good at what they do, and I think they've raised the standard for me of what I expect because of that. And I'm very grateful for what they do. I mean, if you'd love to help them out, !mod MOD. We'll give you the link to the mod thing. We have it for a good reason. We are not going to be able to let out everyone in there. There is a process. The mods are legends for real, Tigs, 100%. But if
mods
you guys are
amazing people.
Really though, I enjoy some mods more than I enjoy some streamers. And that's bad to say because of how how hard they work and how much I can see. Yeah, please help but be a good mod. Exactly. Sophie, I'm gonna lurk and study. Thank you so much, Sophie, for joining in and hanging out with us so much.
Thanks, Sophie.
And B, thanks for the lurk as well. Hopefully we can talk to you soon. Yeah, so I think as far as that is, it's a difficult job as a mod. It's not always easy. And I think people are just like, well, I'm here, so I should be a mod. No, like sometimes not. And I think is listen to your heart, whatever your heart tells you. And I mean, the reason why I'm so picky with my mods is because I want to know that those people are going to put my best interest every single time they communicate anything throughout my Discord. And 100%. I fully 100% can say that if anyone that I consider as a mod in my server on Discord or here on Twitch, I 100% know that they're going to be putting out what I am expecting, or like what I would verify is okay, or as I would be okay with. And they've done an amazing job thus far. And there's never been a time, I've heard many streamers tell me that have been on for a long time that haven't had processes in place, and they just like you kind of said, like they kind of mod the people who have been there. And I mean, by all means, if you don't know any better, how are you supposed to know what to do in that sense?
Yeah, 100%.
And it's a hard thing to learn sometimes, especially giving someone power that shouldn't have had power. It's
Yeah.
it's a little bit crazy for sure.
Your mods need to know like your sort of values in what you want in your stream and your chat.
Totally.
And that's how you get the correct people. Like my mods handle issues like outside of stream for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they know like when I'm not feeling good. Like they know. Like my mods I've got an incredible mod team. I love my mods. They're amazing.
Mods are elite. And then the next question we have is for me. It's from Frogbear saying, have you watched Spiderwick Chronicle Tales or Labyrinth? They're a couple classic movies. I have not watched either of those, but I will add it to the list. Donovan, get that notepad out for me, please. Please write those down and remind me after stream so I do not forget that, because I definitely will. See, look at the mods working hard.
Exactly. Writing down movies.
Exactly. This is like the smallest thing that he does. Let's go, but there's so much more. There's like a lot of small things that he does, but like this is like the smallest little thing compared to the 100 list of things that he does do. Multi says, I need to pick a new nail polish for the break, white, blue, light blue, or dark. I'm so sorry, Multi. This is so late. I think we went white last time, so I'm gonna go light blue this time. That's my choice. And then the next question is for you. It comes from the Indian Special saying, if you had to change your name, what would your new name be, and why would you choose that name?
I don't know if this is talking about in real life or in stream. But
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm going to assume stream.
Okay. Well, why don't you give us both? Oh, they said IRLs. Yeah. Okay. Or stream. Okay, so why don't you do both? Why don't you say both? Why don't you do both?
I'll do both.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, like stream, I wouldn't know like what else to call myself. Like I don't know. SweetMango was something like I came up with in my work ute when I was working one day. So honestly, it would honestly be something off the top of my head. I wouldn't know what, but it would be something that is sort of like I would like to be called. Like I like being called Mango. Like people, I go into calls like off stream and people still call me Mango, and I like that. I think it's something that it's like, oh, have you seen Mango stream? Like, are you in Mango stream? Like, are you following Mango? Like, do you know what I mean? It's something that is like people are going to remember easily. So for a Twitch name, I have no idea. For an in real life name, I'd never liked Chloe for a very long time. I do now. I love my name now. Yes, Ute is a truck in the US.
Wait, what did you say?
A Ute.
When did you say Ute? I missed that.
I said for my name, I got it when I was sitting in my work Ute.
Oh, I totally didn't miss that. I thought you said cute, and I just kind of filled in the words for some reason. Okay,
work Ute.
Yeah.
But for my in real life name, maybe I quite like Cecilia.
Okay, yeah.
I feel, but I don't really know. Like, I don't know what name would fit me as a person. Like, I think Chloe fits me pretty well.
It does.
I never thought it would, but like, I feel like now it does a lot more. But yeah, I just don't know. I don't think I would want to change my name if I could.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We have another question here. Just make sure I don't miss anyone. Okay, so I do have something. Thank you guys for all the love there. I see a lot of love spam in there as well.
How much love?
As far as me too is just before I get to this next question, for me, I have personally found that I really adored or when I was younger, I didn't like my name. I didn't like the name Bren. I did not. I thought my name should be Max because of the extremely Goofy movie. Goofy's son, his name is Max, and I wanted to be Max, and that was the name that I love that name so much.
I love that.
Oh, it's gone. So that I don't know. That was one of the names, and then I don't know. As far as like, if I had to change my name on Twitch, I would say I would just drop the Gra, and I would just do Bren, BREN.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get rid of 01 one day. Because SweetMango is an account on Twitch. It's just no one's on it.
Ah, okay.
So I'm waiting.
What if you could just get Mango?
No, I think I'd keep the sweet.
Okay.
I quite like SweetMango because it's sort of like I feel like people know me as SweetMango.
Okay. Don't want to be the
like
sour
if I change
mango.
it to just Mango, no. I feel like if it was Mango, people would be a little bit like confused. People are like, oh, like because people always say, "Oh, like you're so sweet." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a sweet mango," like thing,
There you go. Good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, exactly.
Next game comes from King Schneebs, and they ask, Mango, have you seen a movie that you disliked so much that you left the cinema halfway through the film?
No, I haven't. I've had movies I don't like that I've fallen asleep in at home, but not in a cinema. I don't think I've ever watched a bad movie in a cinema.
I have watched a bad movie in, well, we call it theater, but yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? And I did not leave it, but I remember being like, I remember actually there was someone who actually fell asleep and was snoring very loudly in the theater. And it was like, and someone actually had to come into the theater from the movie theater and wake him up and tell him he either needed to leave or stop falling asleep because of how loud he was snoring. It was the funniest thing ever. It was more interesting than the actual movie was this guy that was in
oh my god, that poor person.
Oh yeah, it was really funny. I also hate when people clap in a movie after a theater. Okay, can we just talk about how people clap after people land a plane? Like, that's cool and all, but like, are we really clapping?
No. Yeah.
Like, unless it's a crash landing, I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
No one claps for me when I do my job.
Same.
People just say, hurry up.
Start stream already.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I mean, they do amazing jobs. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know about the clapping thing.
Yeah.
I'd more be with like I say thank you at the door as I'm leaving. That's more as kind of as I'm for like a flight or something like that. People do that. But going on, we've fallen a bit back. We're a little behind schedule. How are you doing for time?
Bran.
I'm fine, dude.
Okay,
I'm
good.
Gucci.
Okay. Because we have fallen a little bit behind on time, and I would still like to get some questions through here. However, we haven't even played my most favorite game on the stream, Two Truths, One Lie. And so some of you might be some of you might be joining on for the first time ever and be like, what is this game? Well, Two Truths, One Lie. We have an intro for it. And if you direct yourself to the screen, if you direct your face, your eyeballs on your face to the screen, you'll see the rules of Two Truths, One Lie, which are number 1 is the guest provides 3 statements about themselves. 2 are a fact and 1 is a lie. Number 2 is that the viewers are able to guess the false statement by voting in a poll, and if the viewers are correct, one of the viewers will get a prize. You must be in the Discord and have and subs will get 5 extra entries. If I guess the correct false statement, one of the viewers will be leaving here today with VIP. So that was a lot to say, and I was like behind on my reading, and I knew I was, and so I knew I had to speed up. So, posture check. Thank you, King. Appreciate that.
Can I just say something really quickly? My mum just got a delivery of freaking donuts, and I want one.
Those look really good. The one in the top
They
corner.
look delicious.
The one that looks like it has like M&Ms or something on it.
screen.
It looks really good. That one, like the donuts one, I think it was. Like the top.
I want the M&M one, Brand.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I want the M&M one.
Guess I won't have it. No. Just kidding.
I messaged her saying I want the M&M one. Make sure she doesn't eat it on me.
All right, and so we're going to Two Truths, One Lie. Tam Wizzle, is that the Tam Wizzle I'm thinking of? I mean, I only really know one Tam, so I mean, Hi Tam, how's it going? Good to see you. We are playing Two Truths, One Lie, so if you'd like to join in on this, we'd love to have you. So I'm gonna give the floor to you, Mango, for Two Truths, One Lie.
This is scary.
Please give us 3 statements. After we're done, we will do it. Wait, can we say if it's the truth or a lie? You can. I don't know if you're gonna know. Do you think anyone will know?
Don't say if you know. Don't say, oh, that's the truth or that's a lie. Just say if you think you know, don't say it because it ruins the game.
However, what you can do is you can vote in the poll, and it is completely anonymous. So that is a perfect way to do it. So if you see maybe a couple of people going this way, maybe you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. Go with those ones, because if you guys win, we're doing a giveaway right after the Discord. Tam, it's good to see they're doing good. Thanks for joining in and hanging out with us. But I'm going to give the floor to you, Mango, for Two Truths. And I'd like 3. Please give us our statements in no fashion. The poll will be posted after we're done.
I have them written down because I'm stressed. Okay, in no particular order. I've crashed my car 4 times since having it.
Okay. Crashed car 4 times.
Mm-hmm. In grade 6, I went to the women's circus and was the best stilt walker in my class. even though I'm only 5'3".
Sorry, what? Sorry, can you repeat that one more time for me?
In grade 6, so the last year of what we call primary school, before we go to high school, I went to the women's circus and was the best stilt walker in my class.
Okay.
Monkey's comment in chat. Always knew she was a clown.
All
Sorry
right.
that you're a bit of a monkey yourself. Between 2017 and 2019, I had been rushed to the hospital 25 times.
Donovan, please run the poll for 3 minutes for me, please. We have on the screen there, as you guys can see on the screen, this is brand new as well. This is new for the Twitch stream. Is the poll in the chat there underneath? If you guys can see it, for you guys to guess, though, it'll be at the very top of your chat. You're going to be guessing 1, 2, or 3. What you think? Number 1 is that you've crashed 4 times. Keep in mind, we're looking for the lie here. We're looking for the cap. We're not looking for the one that's right. We're looking for the lie. So number 1 is. Has she crashed 4 times? Number 2 is that she was in the women's circus in grade 6 and she was the best stilt walker in her class. I put in chat. I don't know if this is how you know I'm a Twitch streamer.
Best stilt walker in chat.
That's like old. And then number 3 is that from 2017 to 2019, you were rushed to the hospital 25 times?
Yes.
25 times. Wow. So I see a lot of people going for number 2. No one's thinking number 3 is the thing. So this is my thing. So I've done this a couple times before, and I've learned a couple things. And Chad, I'm gonna educate you on this. I don't want to skew you in any way, but I will say is when someone elaborates on certain things, that is usually when we find out it is the cap. So crashing 4 times was the most basic ass thing I've ever heard. So let's go. Don't get.
Can you elaborate on my crashes?
No. We will later. Don't worry. However, what's called I will say
if
is that
the truth.
Maybe
or is it the lie?
Maybe, I don't know. That's the thing. I'm just saying is usually people elaborate when it is a lie. So the women's circus in grade 6, best stilt walker in class. There's a lot of things there. I see why 10 people have voted that. I understand.
Yeah, cool.
And then we also got from 2017 to 2019. There's a variable right there. That maybe it was in 2017 to 2019. Was rushed to the hospital 25 times. That's rushed.
Maybe it's 26 times.
Rushed is another thing, as well as the 25 is another variable. So those last 2, I'm not sitting too perfectly with me there. I just struggling with that. However, I see a lot of people going number 2. There's like
I know a lot. So a lot of people are thinking the stilt walker is the cap.
Is the cap? Yeah. So let's go. So you guys got a few more seconds to get in there. I will say this has also been sponsored by Bren's Closet. What's called. So if we do this giveaway is going to be for a Amazon gift card. So for any of you that are in here, hello, thank you. Oh, Aaron, hi, Aaron, how's it going? If you guys would like, what's called is that we will be giving away a $10 Amazon gift card in whatever country you're from. We'll do in the $10. So Amazon gift card on the line for if you guys are right with this. I see a lot of people with 2. I don't think anyone's going to be changing this around anytime soon. This is really impressive. This is probably the biggest I think we've ever seen on one answer. Very, very decided chat here.
Everyone is like, it's number 2.
It's number exactly. Here, I'm just gonna quickly go through the chat here. But just keep in mind is that number 1 is the crash. Number 2 is the women's circus in grade 6 was the best stilt walker in class or chat. Number 3 was 2017 to 2019 rush to the hospital 25 times. Wow, that is definitely a record breaking for how many times for amount of people in the poll for the lie. That is very, very impressive. 12 on number 2. So give me 1 sec here. I'm going to do it here in a sec here. I'm just going to go quickly say hi to chat here because I was not paying attention. Aaron, what's up, Twitchers? What's up, Aaron? How's it going? Good to see you. Ultra Aussie, how's it going? What's up? Good to see you as well. Welcome into the chat. Hello. Good to see you. Haley, how's it going? Miss Haley's in the chat. Hello. Just lurking while I work out, so I can't currently hear you. Oh, okay, but just y'all are awesome. Mango, you're so adorable. Keep up the good work, friends. Oh, thanks, Haley. You're too sweet. Mr. DeBreda, can we re-say them? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize until now. Hi, Peanut. How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you, Peanut. Always good to see you. What's up? Drink something? Yes, we need to hydrate. We actually got 2 hydrates, so we're going to drink twice.
Okay.
That's for Multi. That's for Fez.
You guys gonna make me pay like a freaking tap.
Thank you, B, for that. You're doing great, Brent, as well. Appreciate that. I don't believe someone so short could be able to do that. Oh, thank you, B. Appreciate it. Yes, I've worked very, very hard on this new layout, and so I'm glad you guys like it. Thank you so much. Problem now is that I'm invested in finding out the lie. Haley, it's what happens, everything. Thank you so much. Appreciate the compliment on the layout. It's been something that I worked on very hard this past week. So thank you. Same Haley, and I'm supposed to be studying but Brent's stream. Really though. I mean, I'm sorry. What can I say? But we're so glad to have you here. So I think because of the record-breaking, I had a different opinion in mind before I started this, but because of the record-breaking amount of people that voted number 2, I'm going to... am I? I don't know. Oh, this is killing me. I don't know.
You go on your own path. You do what you want to do. Don't worry about chat. What do you think is a lie?
I'm going to go with chat. I'm going to go chat on this one. My gut's telling me go with chat. So I'm going to say that number 2 is the lie. Please tell us, Chloe, is number 2 the lie?
Number 2 is the truth.
No shot, really?
I'm dead serious. Number 2 is the truth. I have never crashed my car. Number 1 is a lie. I've never crashed it. I'm a great driver. I got 4 points on my license.
Hey, we're not bragging about your license. All right, calm down. I'm just kidding. Okay, I wouldn't have guessed that one either, though. Okay. Congratulations. That was the most impressive sell on that ever.
Oh,
usually people oversell the lies, not undersell the lies like you did. Like you really just kind of threw it out there like, yeah, whatever. Like it was very like interesting. Wow. That is a first ever for that. Chat,
12 of you got it wrong.
I'm sorry, there's not going to be a giveaway for this one. However, we'll still hang out in the Discord. I promise. We'll still hang out in the Discord after. But wow, that was shocking. That was okay. So now we need to hear it. Is there any sort of truth to that crash? Because you said you haven't crashed ever. So there must not be any. Have you ever been in a car crash?
I've been in a car crash, but I've never crashed my own car.
Okay. How many times have you been in a car crash?
Only once, and it wasn't like a bad accident. It was like I can explain the story.
Oh yeah, please.
I was on a first date. We were at a red light, and the guy was looking at me. He looked back, light turned green. He took his foot off the brake, and a guy ran out in front of the car and we hit him.
Wait, a human?
Yeah, a human, a pedestrian, because he ran across the street on like a red man. So we hit him, and he like tumbled onto the ground. He like cracked his forehead open and like dislocated his shoulder, but. Like, we weren't doing anything wrong. We were literally driving as we were meant to. But there was also a massive big white van next to us, so we couldn't actually see anything on the other side. So we, like, pulled in. They put in with us because they obviously saw what happened. And we basically called the cops, called the ambulance. He was okay. But still to this day, I get called because he's still trying to get us into trouble for what happened, even though he jaywalked. He ended up getting a fine because he was jaywalking. We were doing the correct thing. Like, we didn't do anything wrong in that situation. But that is the only ever like accident I've ever been in. I've never been in a full on, bashing car accident. Never. I am around a lot of good drivers.
That's definitely a interesting first date.
Fuck yeah.
An unforgettable one for sure. Now let's talk about the stilts one. I want to hear the stilts one, and I because I think everyone's gonna be a little shocked. I've never seen so much confidence in that. The worst part is that I wouldn't have gotten it right either, because I would have thought totally that the lie was number 3. That's what my gut told me, because you, like I said, you oversold that the other 2, and so I was thinking, okay, maybe one of those are the 2. There was no thought in my head that number 1 was going to be the lie. Congrats, that was the positive one. And also just a little bit of lore between our communities is this is when Toby XO told us in 2 Choose 1 Lies, when he told us about how he had his three-way dude kiss. Yes.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of a lore for our communities to combine, because I know you've had funny moments on your stream with Toby XO as well.
Oh my god, too many.
Yes, that now shaven goofball.
Don't get me started on the fucking mustache.
There's a whole lot of lip, isn't there?
Oh, it's too much. It's too much for the eyes. I can't do it.
It's okay.
I can't do it.
We still love it. What's the other emotion on the octopus? Hi, Alyssa. That's my girlfriend. What's up?
Sad. It's sad.
You sad? Can you show us?
But I don't. Okay.
Well, what's called? We got to see the butthole earlier.
Angry Ollie. His name's Ollie.
Let's go. Yeah, we earlier in the show, Mango showed us Ollie's butthole.
I put my fist in it.
It was rough.
That would be a great TikTok clip. Just letting you know, I've fisted Ollie's bumhole.
Clip anyone, please? Okay, anyone clip it?
Go back and clip it.
Yeah, exactly. About 2 hours. Clip it.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, thank you, Multi. What's called? Alyssa usually has subs, but what's called? But I think it probably must have just ran out. But thank you so much, Multi, for the gifted sub to Alyssa. Appreciate it so much.
So sweet.
She is very supportive. However, I usually we're on a budget. What's it called? However, what usually happens though is Alyssa's usually working during streams. And so that's why Miss Allegra over here does not always have a sub, is because usually during stream days, she is usually at work. And so not able to be in chat, not able to sub and things like that. So, the stilts. Tell us about the circus stilts. You are a certified clown. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So in grade 6, at my high school, no, at my primary school. Oh, was it in grade 6? Yeah,
Grade 6.
I think it must have been. It was either then or it was year 7. I can't remember. It's been too long.
You're saying it might have been a lie.
Basically we had the women's circus come, and they're like, oh, who would want to like take part? And it was like a every week sort of thing. And I put my hand up. I thought it'd be really cool to sort of get to know like other people from all different year levels. And basically one of the times we had to go to look sort of their warehouse where they did everything, and it was really cool. It was like an hour drive. And one of the things that we got to learn was stilt walking, and I put on the stilts and I was just a fucking natural. Like they were like, oh my God, like, have you ever done this before? I'm like, no. They're like, you could do this. You can do this with no one holding you. And I was doing it with no one holding me. I was walking around. Like, it was freaking awesome. So I was literally the best stilt walker in the class. They fucking loved me. And it's actually a lot easier for short people, because when you're taller, stilts are massive.
Yeah.
Stilts are huge. So if you're taller, that's a lot more body and fake leg to control. So when you're short, it's a lot easier because there's not as much going on.
Fair.
They want to see the dogs. Can I get a dog?
Yes, of course you can. I'll be in trouble if you don't, because it's my girlfriend. So
I'll get the big fluffy one.
So they've been sitting there all stream long, very patiently, like, oh.
The other one's having a sook now because I'm not cuddling him. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is really hard. He looks so uncomfortable. I promise you he's not. He's just being dramatic.
There's more than one. There's two.
There's two, yeah.
So when I was doing the clips for the promo stuff, there was a clip where you looked like you were crying, and you held you grabbed one of the dogs and you held
That's my old dog.
And you were like, so Coco, and then you were you said something, you were along the lines, and you're supposed to look at me and hold me. And I didn't know how to like clip that in the proper way, so it was but very, very cute.
That would be funny. Yeah, that was my old doggy.
And bye, Fez. Take care.
Bye, Fez. Yeah, this one is Monty. He is the younger of the two. We adopted them. They were rescue dogs. And I'll get the one that's currently having a sook because he is a mama's boy. Come here. No,
he's standing there waiting.
Come here. Let me pick you up. Come here. Come here. Come to mummy.
All of a sudden, no, don't want cuddles.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. This is Banjo.
Aw.
He is the older one, and he's also a little bit sick. He's got Cushing's disease,
Aw.
and he is just a grumpy old man. Hey, are you your mama's boy? Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Aw.
They're little cutie pies.
They are very cute.
There you go. Their owner passed away, and the family couldn't take them, so we took them.
That's good. We look like you have two new best friends over there. Every single stream I've looked at, they've been always in the background hanging out.
They're always asleep in the background, no matter what.
They're very, very patient. I was saying when you went to go grab Monty is how like calm they are and how much they've been chilling out the whole time. I know the only time they've actually kind of like done anything is when you tossed the phone with the music at them before the stream when we were trying to test your mic quality to make sure it didn't pick up like noises in the background.
Yeah.
And you tossed the thing behind them and what's called and what that I don't know which one, but one of them was like freaking out. Banjo, yeah.
He went off. He barks at everyone other than like me and Mum. He just doesn't like people.
It's called the it's the more patient than me, yeah.
I don't know if you just heard him yawn.
I heard something. I don't know if that was the yawn I heard, but I think
it was his yawn.
And then the final thing, the one that I thought was going to be the lie. 2017 to 2019, you rushed to the hospital 25 times. Elaborate.
Yeah. Elaborate. Yeah. So I have very severe asthma. And during this time, we didn't know what it was. So I was having an attack nearly every 2 months. They were pretty severe. Like I was, calling the ambulance on event, like on a mask and like having a lot of like drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And there was, I think it was 2019 in June, July time. I was at my boyfriend's place at the time, and he lived up in the country. And I had an asthma attack. We called an ambulance. They ended up taking 40 minutes to get to me. I was pretty much nearly dead on his living room floor. It was like pretty bad. Like I was like full unconscious. And we had 2 ambulances. We had a MICA unit, which if you don't know is a mobile intensive care ambulance. And we had a HEMS unit, which is helicopter. So I was rushed through the air to the Alfred Hospital, which is a major hospital here in Australia or in Melbourne. And they basically did a test through one of the you got a main artery or main vein in your wrist, which is they take what is called an RGB test. Not RGB.
The lights? I was going to say.
RBG, arterial blood gases test, which basically test what is in your red blood cells. And there's a thing called, I don't say it correctly, but it's called like eosinophil or something like that in your blood. And basically, if you have like a reaction to pollen, this thing in your blood causes you to have the allergic reaction. And like your body obviously then takes over. This thing in my blood, there is too much of it. So I would have a reaction of asthma, but it would keep going. Like I would keep having a reaction constantly. Like I would be getting like 4 asthma attacks in one go. That's what it felt like. And to stop this kind of asthma, I had to have to be on an injection every 4 weeks. So I'm currently on an injection that suppresses my immune system, stops this thing in my blood from producing. And now I don't go to the hospital. I mean, I go maybe every 6 months for an asthma attack. Honestly, depends on the weather and what's like been going on. But yeah, before that, I'd been going like every 2 months. It ended up being around 25 times because my specialist wasn't getting told about it. So more like new tests weren't being done on me. It was a massive like lack of communication that, ended up with me being like severely ill. So yeah, it happened 25 times in an ambulance, not being able to breathe. It's pretty shit. So when people tell me COVID isn't real, take it from someone who struggles to breathe on a daily basis. COVID is a thing. You don't want to not be able to breathe. So do the right thing, stay safe, because it fucking sucks not being able to breathe on your own. It really does.
For real. I mean, it's starting to make a little bit more sense now as to why you were huffing and puffing through the quick questions answers. It makes a little bit more sense now.
That's funny. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna hydrate, by the way, too. From
no worries. I'll spin my aircon.
Alfred's was the best hospital for burns. Like volcanoes went off in New Zealand and people got burned and from Oz. 90% of the patients Alfred. Oh, interesting.
Alfred is a very good hospital.
Awesome. You know, thank you guys for all sending love there. Exactly. That's the perfect time to send love. Exactly.
Yeah,
Tiggs and
literally, yeah.
Malty.
Thank you, guys.
And Nero. Exactly. So that is quick questions. Unfortunately, it's not the outcome we were hoping for today.
Do you mean
However,
two truths, one lie?
What? Sorry? What did I say?
You said quick
Oh,
questions.
sorry. That is two truths, one lie. Correct.
Two truths, one lie.
Oh God, I don't know why I'm hosting. I probably should leave. You can run this. Usually we get something out of this, but unfortunately today we did not. And even if I had answered differently, it wouldn't have happened. So if you join us next Tuesday, we'll be doing this again. And maybe I think this is the third time in a row that we've all got it. Did we? No, we gave it away last time. We did. No, it's the second time. So yeah. Yeah, no, we will definitely try again next stream. We will recover from then.
Yeah,
it will happen. It's all good. There were some interesting stories in there for sure. However, this is the part of the show where we usually go into some deeper questions and ask some sort of deeper-esque questions and go into the kind of the nitty-gritty. However, I had a question that I wanted to ask you before the break and I actually forgot to. So I want to get those get those throughout as well. And did I miss anybody's questions? No, I've gone through all of them.
I was just about to have a look.
You're doing great, Bren.
Thank you, Nero. Appreciate that. However, we have the question I was going to ask you before the break was if you were given 3 materialistic things, because you spoke about this earlier about how you don't like materialistic things, you rather something with a little more thought. But if you were given 3 materialistic things that were to make you happy, and they can be things you own, things you don't own, it's totally up to you. What would these 3 materialistic things be? So they cannot be a puppy, they cannot be love and affection, they cannot be a person. It has to be a materialistic thing.
A better PC.
Okay. Fair.
Like a zooped up PC, like, 30, 80, like all the good shit.
Okay.
Probably like, would you class a home as a materialistic thing?
No. Oh, so yes, it would.
Like,
yes.
yeah. Like not for myself, but like I would love to, like, okay, yes, for myself, but like the house I live in now is a very lovely house. We just renovated it. But like I would love to like be able to like have like for my parents their dream home and to live with them and like experience that. And like obviously that's not something that I'm like getting anything out of, but it's like I know it's sort of like going against the question, but like experiencing someone else's like feeling of like gratitude to a materialistic object, but I'm still like living there and like getting the satisfaction as well. Like I'd love to live in like the most incredible house possible. Like that'd be fucking awesome. Like imagine living in like a massive mansion. Like, that'd be sick.
That would be great.
It'd be pretty cool.
It would be cool.
Number 3.
The third one's always the hardest.
Yeah. A boat.
Interesting.
My cousin has a boat. He got me into like wakeboarding and like water sports. I want to own my own boat. Like that'd be so cool to just go on my own, like friends. It'd be cool.
That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, fair enough.
Give me 1 sec. I still let the dog out.
All good. Yeah, no worries. If you guys haven't already, as she's letting the dog out, !guest. I'll throw it in chat for you guys this time here. Go and follow SweetMango on Twitch if you haven't already. If you haven't already, I mean, what are you doing? Come on.
What are you doing, guys?
Do yourself a favor. Go follow Mango. What is the pick me redeem? So that is a new redemption that is used for when we have VIPs. So as you remember from your stream, B, when you had to pick a VIP from the stream, we now, instead of sending love, we're going to use that as the emote there. I mean, if you guys want to just get rid of it and use it, you're more than welcome to this stream. There's no reason you have to. You can save the 50 things and use it to save up for other stuff. Yeah, no, it's something that's we just wanted to do something else a little different, and so that's kind of what we use. But yeah, good question. That's what a ship is, It's not just a keel and hull, a deck of sails. But what a ship needs, ship is what the Black Pearl really is freedom. Is that part of this script? Multi, I feel like that is.
It has to be. It has to be part of the script.
I mean, Multi's a smart cookie, so maybe it isn't, but I feel like that's part of a script. What else we got here? So going into some more deeper questions here. Like I said, we are going into some deeper questions throughout here. We won't throw you off the deep end right off the bat.
That's okay.
But we do have a couple questions here for you. So, another question here too that I usually ask before the break, and I'm kind of interested to see what you would kind of answer for this is: do you have any secret hobbies or skills that most people would not know about you?
Honestly, like wakeboarding.
Okay.
Like, it's not really something I've shown a lot of, like, on social media. Like, I've shown a little bit on when I go away, but like I feel like people wouldn't really expect that from me, like to like sort of like water sports like that. But I really enjoy it. Like I go away every now and again with my cousin, and it's a lot of fun. Like doing that, I feel like it's something physical that you wouldn't really expect to enjoy. But yeah, definitely like wakeboarding and water sports. Yeah, sign me up. I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay, awesome. I don't think I've ever done wakeboarding, to be honest with you. So it's something I'll definitely have to try.
You should try it
for sure.
Yeah.
The oceans out here are a little cold. There was one time when
we go in rivers.
Okay. See, our rivers here are like very narrow, like, or at least the ones that are near me.
Okay, yeah. We've got a few that are wide, like pretty wide.
Okay, so yeah, so ours would be you'd be scraping up some knees pretty good.
Ouch.
Yeah, right. Something we talked about, and obviously something that I have prepared and asked you already if you're okay with this. So we're getting to that part.
Yes.
You have something that no other creator that has come on this show has. And I'm interested in knowing on a business side of things, and it's sharing as much as you or feel comfortable with, is you have an OnlyFriends, because we cannot say that word on this platform because that's the one thing they decide to moderate.
Yeah.
So how do you use it, and what have you kind of learned from that platform, because it is different than something like a Twitch or like I would say even the kind of something like a Patreon.
Yeah. So well, first and foremost, for everyone in chat, everyone watching the VODs, OnlyFans isn't just a platform for selling your nudes. I feel like a lot of people think it's just this, like just for that. There are people on there that sell workout videos, that sell tips for business and tips for cryptocurrency and makeup like tips. Like it's not all nudity. And I think people have a major misconception of the word OnlyFriends. I didn't know that was monetized because I say that on my stream. But anyway,
I've heard it once. I don't know if it is for sure, but just to be safe, I'd rather.
Yeah, it may as well. Yeah, I think a lot of people think, oh my god, like you do, OnlyFriends, you're, like a whore, and you're, selling your nudes and all this stuff, and it's like, you sub to my OnlyFans, you're not going to see a nipple, you're not going to see my vagina, you're not going to see my butthole, and don't think like that. Like honestly,
you might see ollies though.
But... Exactly. Like I feel like people think that that's on there, and it's not. Like the main reason why I sort of did it is because like I don't make a lot of money from it. It's not something I promote constantly. It is something where there's a little bit of extra money if I need it or if I want it. Like it's there. And it is literally content that you are not going to see on an Instagram or on a Twitch. It is content like photos from my birthday that no one's seen, or photos from a trip that I went on. Like, yeah, okay, there's, the occasional more raunchy photo. Like there's photos from a lingerie shoot I did a while ago before COVID. And there's some photos of me in my underwear where I feel confident as fuck. And I always say to people, if I feel confident and I want to post this and I want to get paid for it, I fucking may as well. People have come into my chat in Twitch and said, just wanted to let you know, I'm, having a wank to your Instagram. Like, oh, well, if you pay me $9 a month, you can get a little bit more extra content. So, you know what? If people are already doing it to my Instagram, I may as well get paid and they can get a little bit of extra fun. Because it's this, it's just this whole thing of people like, oh, it's so bad, it's so awful. Like, it's not. They're images. I'm a confident woman if I want to post a photo of me in my underwear, I'm going to post a photo of me in my underwear. It's the same as me posting in a bikini. It's not like I've got like half my badges out or half my boobs are out. Like, you see bikinis and they're a string.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is literally, I am covered. Like, okay, you might see some underboob. You see women walking around with half their boobs out. Like, you know, it's not something that I'm doing to be like, oh, look at me, and like to put my body on show. It's a thing that I have wanted to do. If people want to subscribe, they can. And if they don't, then they don't. It's definitely not something I'm going to continue forever. It's just something that I wanted to try and give a go for a while. Like, why not? I'm going to, you know, get my first $200 and then probably leave. Like, I'll see how I go, see what I want to do with it. But like, I post photos of me in my tracksuit sitting on a beanbag. Like, it's not like it's nudity. It's not. I'm not posting pornography. It is just extra content of my life. And that is what I've marketed it as and branded it as. It is extra content. It is nothing that is overly explicit. It is just my life. Everyone wears underwear underneath their clothing. Sometimes it's pretty and they want to show it off. Why not?
Mhm.
Or sometimes it's nice and they feel confident, and why not show off your body? If you've worked hard for it and you feel confident, show it off. Everyone deserves to be able to show off their body.
For sure. I thought you were gonna say, I giggled because I thought you were gonna say sometimes people don't wear underwear under their clothes, and that's why like I laughed like out of nowhere.
Oh my god!
Your point was very valid. There wasn't anything I was laughing about your point. I thought you were gonna throw a little joke in there. And I was
Can you imagine?
And I laughed before you even said anything, and then I was like, oh, that was not something to laugh at.
Hang on. And yes, Molt, they do. They literally say that. I've had it said to me couple times in my stream.
Yeah, no, so I've heard about this watching VODs about that you posted this. I think it was on, you said TikTok. I think you posted the clip on or something like that.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it. Yeah. I looked around for it, but I couldn't find. I didn't have too much time.
Want me to get it up right now?
Sure. If you can send it to me on Discord, I can pull it up and we can watch it as a stream.
I will send you the link.
Wait, Ski. I know a guy who went on OnlyFriends, put up pics of his nose, and the subscriptions were charity for a nose piercing. That's an interesting concept. People will openly show on OnlyFriends and sex work, but they're the same people that watch the content. Exactly. Like
exactly. They're like, oh, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? I'm like, why not? You're not subscribed to it. You don't see what it is, so why do you worry about it? Like, it goes on your freaking tax and your like stuff like that as self-work, like self-employment. Like, people are like, oh, it's going to affect your future employment. Like, it doesn't. I've researched. If it did, I wouldn't do it. I want to be a bloody paramedic. You just shouldn't ever take OnlyFans to your place of work. But it is not, sorry, OnlyFriends. But it is not something that is going to hurt your future employment. It's just something extra. Why not? I send it to you.
Exactly. Sounds good. Give me 1 sec here. I'm going to quickly move some things around here so that we can take a look at it.
It's okay.
It's gonna be loud. I know it is.
This is the thing, right? A lot of people see it as porn because of people like Bella Delphine and them famous people, but you shouldn't see it and assume it is that, because there are people that don't even post photos of themselves. Like, it's not just like, it's like Addis Paul. He is like a really big TikTok person. He has an OnlyFriends for like helping people with cryptocurrency.
Interesting.
So it's not something that is like solely for that.
I've heard of it. I got a Facebook ad once. It was random because keep in mind this is on Facebook. That said, get OnlyFans or subscribe to this OnlyFans for grilling, and it's this guy like barbecuing, and I'm like, that's new. I was like, I mean, all right. I mean, I'm okay with I'm okay with it, but I was just like, I was like, huh? All right, let's look over at the screen here, and we'll watch that video here that you're talking about, because I never saw this until now, so I'm gonna go and see this here.
Instagram. I've also got a shit haircut. I need to wear makeup on stream. I have a pimple on my chin. I love my life. This is exactly what I wanted to come back to. I haven't had a shit week on my mental health, have I?
Did you go to the start of the video?
Just felt the need to tell you I'm currently beating myself to Instagram. I've also got a shit haircut. I need to wear makeup on stream.
That's so weird.
Oh yeah.
Who does that? That is the weirdest thing.
Creeps.
Like, yeah, well, yeah, obviously, but that's like, that's
I have a pimple on my chin.
yeah.
It's a thing where it's just like, obviously people say it to like, you know, get a reaction and whatever. But it's just so freaking weird.
It is. That is weird. Like, it's like you can, yeah. I don't know. Have you ever talked to a human before? Because that's when you talk to a human.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
would you say that to someone on the street?
No. Well, I mean, those people probably would, unfortunately, but yeah, no, it's still like, yeah, no, it makes me sick that people think that that's okay, and yeah. Maybe have have yourself a wank before you come into Twitch streams. Get that post nut clarity, all right? Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Boy, what are you most proud of?
a lot of people assume that and thought that it was just a site for that, but it's not, and it's because I feel like it's promoted by a lot of people for that purpose, and the people that aren't doing that don't really promote it as much. And it's not a thing that is like advertised by the media. Like, the side that's advertised is the like sexual side of it. Yeah. Like, a lot of people subscribe to things like that because they want to see photos of an attractive female or attractive male in raunchy positions and photos. Like, it's not necessarily going to be sitting there like watching pornography. It's just you want to see the person that you're fantasizing about in what you're after. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I think you've taken a interesting approach to that site, and I mean, I wish you the best for it, because I think it's great. I mean, hey, make that buck. Why wouldn't I be? There's no reason I shouldn't be supportive of it, because I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, if it makes you feel confident, makes you feel happy, that's even better. That's how it should be. Yeah, no, I'm definitely glad. Let's see here. There was what was it? What is something that you're proud of in your life?
Myself.
Okay.
I know it's probably not like the answer like a lot of people give, but I think it's really important to be proud of the things that you've achieved and to be proud of where you've come from. Because like, if I think about myself, you know, a year ago when I started, I've become such a different person. I'm so proud of myself for doing that. Like, I'm proud of myself for overcoming a lot of things and becoming stronger and like allowing myself to be vulnerable but be strong. I'm proud of that. I'm really, really proud of that.
You should be. You definitely should be.
Yeah.
I think it's something that's definitely something to be proud of. Would be is of yourself and the hardships you've overcome and where you are now, for sure. Especially
I think you should always like be look at where you've come from and look at you now. Because even if you don't think there's a difference, there's a difference. You don't not change within a year. You change. Even if it's like the most smallest thing, there will be a change.
Sure. No, I totally agree. And I think it's something that I've really made sure I wanted to focus on throughout this whole journey of meeting people and stuff like that is I've changed so much because of insights of other people, being able to just kind of learn some things from just different people and stuff like that. And yeah, spam that love. Exactly. It's the perfect time.
Get the love.
Exactly. And it's just something that's so it's hard to kind of look back at things sometimes, and I've really tried to focus on that because it is something that is so difficult, and you don't ever want to be kind of stuck on this whole point of I'm just doing the same thing or things like that, like always growing and changing. Exactly. Tiggs. Yeah, no, for sure. I can definitely understand where you're coming from that, for sure.
Yeah.
What gives your life meaning?
Oh. Fuck. What gives my life meaning? Probably my family. Like, my life wouldn't mean much without them. I wouldn't exist without them, for starters. And like, family make everything at the end of the day. Family will always be your biggest supporters. Even if they're not, they will support you like in their own way. And I think like I have very supportive parents. Like my mum is like so incredibly supportive of me. My dad is so incredibly supportive of me. And that gives me so much meaning. Like it is the most incredible feeling having someone supporting you that is your family. Like sometimes people are really like, oh, I don't want my family to know I'm doing this sort of thing. And then you tell them, and then the most supportive people you would ever know. And like that fuels my life. Like if my parents weren't supportive of what I did, I wouldn't be doing Twitch. Like they supported me in every decision I made with school, with the uni, in what I wanted to like learn, in what I wanted to do in life, my jobs. And like that gave me so much more meaning, without a doubt, is my family.
Awesome. I was going to ask you if you're close with your parents, but I think I already got my answer.
Yes.
Very much so. Yeah, and I think supportive parents definitely help. As you can know, Mama Lisa, she's here every stream. She is still here. I can guarantee you. She is lurking. She might not know how to talk as much because sometimes she has things to do in her day, but she always has her headphones in, listening to the stream. Every single stream, she has not missed one
I love that.
single stream. And yeah,
that's like my mum, SweetMango. If you've seen her in chat, it's my mama.
What's the name? Sorry.
SweetMango.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Well, definitely, I'll have to stop by and say hi to Sweeter Mango. That's really cute.
Yes.
I love that. Actually, well, that's the question for Multi here before we get to before we get into my next question. That is a great name though, Tiggs, isn't it? Multi asks, through your interactions with people on Twitch and off, how is your perception of people changed? Has the way you interacted with people IRL changed as well?
Wow, this is a big question. Okay. How has your perception of people changed? I think over sort of this period of doing Twitch, I have learnt a lot about people. I've learnt that a lot of people can put on an act in front of a camera and be completely different off camera. And this is huge. Like, if anyone knows me in real life in the chat right now, you will know I'm the same human being on camera that I am off camera. I pride myself in being the same. You guys know me for me, and that's that. I don't change. But there are so many people out there that change, and I get it if you want to put on a persona. Like, okay, I get it. But it is interesting to see like how many people actually do that. And it upsets me because it's like, why don't you want to be yourself in front of these people? People want to love you for you, not someone that you're trying to be. And that has changed how I interact with people in real life. Because I have always had a massive trust issue. I've always had my walls up. I've never wanted to like get to know a lot of people because I've always been hurt. I've always been backstabbed by friends. I've always been really badly hurt in relationships. And this has meant that I've never wanted to get to know new people. And the fact that like seeing people can be so different just because there's a camera in front of you meant that interacting with people in real life, I'm like, are you going to be acting differently in front of me than you are to other friends? Because I don't like that. I want you to be your true self with me, and I want to love that version of you. So I don't necessarily interact with anyone in real life anymore, other than the friends I already have and the people I already know, because I know them. I don't like meeting new people, one, because the anxiety that I mentioned at the start of the stream, but because I am so scared that they could be putting on this fake persona that they're someone they're not really. And that is terrifying. Like, imagine meeting someone and they're this like lovely, lovely person, and they walk away and they're an absolute dickhead, like to their family and to their other friends. Like, I don't like that. Like, I want you to be the same the whole time. Like, that's what I cherish. Like, Twitch has allowed me to have a lot of really, really good friends, but all of those friends that I've met are the same on and off Twitch. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't do the whole fake persona on Twitch, I guess. And yeah, Twitch has definitely changed how I see people, without a doubt.
There's definitely we've had closing in about 30 episodes of Connections since March of this year, and we've dealt with many creators, and it's funny now we've been kind of able to get good. I cannot tell you the last time that we had a creator on that was very here for the wrong reasons, I guess would be the best way to put it. This podcast was started in the idea of making friends, making connections, and a safe space for kind of everyone. That was kind of the idea is for everyone to kind of be able to have fun and hang out, and get to know something about maybe their favorite creator. That was kind of the go-to for it. There has been, and I'm not going to say any names, that have come on here and are, like you said, a totally different persona from the ones that have been on the they'll show something on camera and they'll be totally different off camera. Maybe not exact opposite, but they'll be a different person off camera. The genuineness that they may show up on screen is different from that. And for someone that is the first time meeting you, as like me, that is a terrible first impression. Because I was interested in the person that I saw on the stream. I really don't watch Twitch for the games anymore. Like you watch the people. Really, like if I really wanted to watch the games, I'd watch YouTube. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm looking for the interaction that I can have with that streamer and the personality behind them. I don't care what game they're playing. I mean, maybe there's a new game that's coming out that I wanted to see. Maybe I'll check it out, but I'm just gonna lurk. I'm not gonna talk to that person.
100%.
But the main part of things is I will jump into streams to talk to the actual streamers and get to know them. And when I'm almost like blindsided and someone who I thought was like something and then they're totally different, that's when I'm like, oh, okay, I don't like this is not what I was expecting. This is not what I was hoping for. And I mean, there's been people where just that connections was the last time I've made contact with that person because of one thing or another. And it's sad because obviously like it's things that I wish was better because I'm wholeheartedly sincere, and I mean obviously no one except for the people who have worked with me can attest to that. But I try my best.
Doing great, Brand.
Thanks, Malti. I try my best to really just uphold that kind of version of myself that's real, both sides. I mean, the only probably difference between me now on stream and me off stream is that I'm probably like a little bit more anxious and probably a little bit more quiet because like I said at the beginning of the stream, I've gotten a little bit introverted and meeting new people is a little bit scary. But that's why I do this, is because of how exciting this is, and every single week I get to make a new friend. Like that's really cool to me.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And someone who's really, really like creative too. It's interesting to me. It's really fun. It's a lot of fun. It's something that I really enjoy doing, and I wouldn't trade this for anything in the world.
Joe!
Bless you.
Exclamation mark sneeze in my chat.
Exclamation sneeze. We got a hydrate from Sophie here.
Okay, thank you, Sophie.
Hello, Flam. Welcome in. Flam was our giveaway winner of last week, actually. How's it going, Flam? What's up? What's up? I think the only thing that changes when I'm live is that I'm losing it because of this. Oh, the exclamation mark sneezes. The only thing that changes when I'm live is my energy. I'm usually more laid back off stream. Exactly. That's the thing is like, I think for the one thing every streamer has to do is you got to be a little more hyper. Like no one's gonna want to watch. Like if you're just sitting there, click. Yeah, exactly. No one's gonna like. No one wants to watch that. You have to put on a little bit of a show in a sense, but like wholeheartedly, how I act in my kind of things that I think of will not change from that. That's
100%. I always try and make it like I'm in a call with all my friends, and you want to have fun. Like that's how I see stream. Like everyone that comes in is my friend, and we're having fun, we're vibing, we're chilling, and like I think what I was going to say before is I think a lot of people who stream sort of forget that they're allowed to not be happy on the stream. Like you don't always have to be happy, cheery, go lucky guy. Like you can be sad, you can be like more quiet. You don't have to always be hyper. You can have the nights that are quiet. Literally, like I think on Thursday I cried on stream, like a good cry. And I was really upset. And like for me personally, when I see someone who's being their real and true self and they're getting their true emotions out there and they're seeing that, I think you connect with your audience on a completely different level. Like your audience is seeing you cry. Like that is a lot of emotion, and it is just another element that your community is going to connect with you on, and that is That's what you need. You need to have all different elements they can connect on. Because if you can cry in front of them, they can come and cry in front of you, and it's going to be okay. Like you gotta be able to, like you gotta be able to be real with your chat and say, I'm feeling like fucking shit, and I'm not gonna be happy-go-lucky this stream. I'm not gonna be hyper. We're just gonna chill out, and that's that, and that's okay. Not every stream has to be, hi guys, welcome back. My name's SweetMango. Tonight we're gonna be playing Minecraft. Like, no, you can be like, you know, guys, I'm really not feeling too great today, but we're gonna be here. We're gonna chat. We're gonna have fun. Like, you can be chill. And that's the like the good thing about Twitch is you don't have to be over the top. You can when you build a community, they know you. They will see when you're faking it. Like,
you're doing great, Bren.
You're allowed to do what you want. It's your stream. You can feel how you want to feel, and you can show that, and that is okay. People need to start understanding that it's okay to show your emotion, and it's okay to feel like crap and show it. It's all right. I do it all the time.
One thing I've kind of learned too, and thank you for the doing great, Brent, Sophie. And thank you guys all for the love. That was the whole wall of love. I saw that. Because I've watched this and I can't remember where I saw it, but it basically was like a quote or something that someone said, and it was don't mask like big emotions like joy or sadness, like let it out type of thing. And it's something I've been trying to do, and it's something I'm trying to really connect with, because I've always struggled with, like, in a sadness kind of sense is doing it. And I wouldn't say I'd bottle it up. It takes a lot to upset me. But I think of just kind of like being in touch more with my emotions and understanding that kind of side. I've trying to like let go in a little bit and kind of realize like, okay, I have a little tear, you know what I mean? Like that's all right. So and like I think I was growing up in a house that was basically like not a house, but with my dad, it was tough love, and there's no way to spin it. And I mean, he did what he thought was best, and that's nothing against him. He was a great dad. But it was tough love, and it was stiffen up that upper lip, kid, type of thing. And it was based off of what he was raised on. Of course, he's gonna do that way, and he tried his best, and I will say he did very, very good for what he had. But it was hard because that took away that kind of emotional side from me, and it was different. It was weird.
I think that's happened to a lot of people, like especially males. They're taught you can't show your emotions. You're a man. You got to toughen up. You got to eat some conquer and toughen the fuck up. No, boys in Chad, cry in front of me, man. I want to see your emotions. That's what makes people love you. That's what makes people connect with you. You want to see the emotions. Give us emotion. Like, you know how many boyfriends I've had that won't fucking show me emotion? It fucking sucks. Because I'm sitting there crying and they're like, okay. Like, dude, like, give me, I love emotion. I love it. Emotion's great. But sometimes you need some tough loving. When you're looking over something stupid, that's when you need tough loving.
There's a time and place. Agreed. But I would say is there's a good portion of it. There is sometimes we just need a fucking good cry.
What's
it called? And
last night.
Yeah, after what I heard about. Yes, exactly. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, see, there's Mama Lisa. Told you, she's in here.
Lisa. Yes, we normalize emotions in males. Yes, claps for Mama Lisa.
Exactly. I will say though is it took I think 3.5 years until my girlfriend finally saw me cry, and like that was something that was like weird. Like it was like, and now that I think of it, like there's been more times now, but like. Yeah. We've been dating for 5 years as of August 25th, and it was like.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Let's go. It was something that was kind of like it was almost a disconnect, and we almost like connect. And it's like once I started crying, she started crying, and it was this great moment because like we actually got to connect more deeper because like the emotions sort of thing, and that was kind of when I realized like it was like I really do need to kind of open up, and like we always joked about it, like whenever there would be like a tear from me laughing, she's like, "Are you crying?" And like it was like that was the kind of the meme. And then like when it actually became kind of like when I was like slobbering crying, like I was she's like you
like
just
the snotty nose.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, you just look so upset, and she's like, I just want you to be happy, and she's like, I was like, why are you crying? And she's like, it makes me so sad. So yeah, no, Sorry, I'm reading through chat here because there's been some amazing things that have been said in the chat in the last few minutes here as well. Actually, let's go into this question from Haley too. And I before I go into that though, I just want to say to Malty, I don't know if that's, I'm assuming that's Mango or that you're talking about the appreciate you is the first time I came in the stream. You asked me how I was, and I said all right, and you asked when Hassan asked how I really was. No one does that, especially not after having after I spent 2 seconds to chat. Yeah, no, I think that's
if you come into my chat, the first question I'm going to ask is how are you going, and if you're okay, and if you tell me you're okay, you're all right, elaborate.
Interesting. I like that. I like that.
I want people to know that I want to know how you are. I'm there for you. Like, you come into my chat, you're my best friend. You tell me everything.
You're
like,
stuck with me now.
Give me the nitty gritty. Like, the amount of people that message me after stream, like saying thank you for asking me how I was, or like message me with a problem they have, or we have just a chat, is otherworldly. Like, and purely from me asking them, how are you? Why are people not asking how people are? It's a hey, how you going? Why are people doing that in chats? It's a normal question. Like, people are like, oh my god, you're like asking me how I am. Like, other streamers aren't. I thought that was like normal.
Yeah,
like,
really. Yeah, I don't know.
What I mean?
It feels like etiquette. I don't know. Like, I think, but I think too is for me the bigger thing is that you actually went one further and you said, okay, like Smelty said, elaborate.
Actually, how are you? Elaborate.
Okay, because like I think that's more important. Like, I hate people like that are like, oh, like take the service level. I'm good. Like, you're like, okay, like, I mean, to be fair, I do the same thing. I'm not saying that I don't. I am pointing fingers at myself too, and maybe it's something I do need to work on and look at is being able to kind of look into people and be like, okay, like you're doing all right. Like, what's like elaborate? Like, what's happening? Sort of thing. Like, are you actually good, or are you just saying that because that's the society says to ask that, to say that as a question?
Just say, are you okay? Yeah, to say I'm good. Like when I was like going through like a lot of depression, someone's like, oh, how are you? I said, oh yeah, I'm okay. No one asked how I really was, and that's all I needed to be able to explain to someone how I felt. And like, if I can make someone feel like they can talk to me, I will do that by asking them, no, actually tell me, how are you really going? Because that's what you tell everyone. Your mum says, oh, how you going today? Yeah, I'm all right. You don't go any further than that.
No, Mama Lisa doesn't let me get away with those small answers. She always asks the deep ones.
I love that.
She's like, how was your day? What was the things going? And I mean, it's good, but it's great because it actually makes me like kind of think about like why I did like that day or something happened.
100%.
Mango, this is from Kings. Mango, I love that you're not over the top faking it on your streams, and that you just be yourself. I know all about showing emotion. I cried when I sent the message about trauma the other day, and dudes in chat won't be afraid. Dudes in chat, don't be afraid to show emotions. Exactly.
Yes.
Kings, I think you dropped your crown.
Exactly.
Thank you for the claps. I'm serious. We have all this. We all have to support the people who identify as males to allow them a safe space to show and share all of the emotions.
Yes.
True, Mom. It's true.
100%.
We've been looking for ages. Uzi, it's all good. Thank you for being here and hanging out. That's all we ask you. You spend a few minutes is all great. I spent the shit that day, and you asking that was helping me a lot. Malty, I'm so glad to have met you. You are one of the staples of this community. I hope you know that, because the questions you've asked and brought to chat have been none very other good. Than that, and they're very detailed, which is amazing.
You're a fucking legend.
It's true. Oh yeah, here's your crown too. I think this fell off.
Yes.
My heart is always so full when someone I care about finally starts opening up to me with how close up to begin with. That is my favorite part of this of connections, is when people do it. And Haley, because you're in chat, I'm sorry, I'm going to be a little bit nitty gritty. Is there was a part in chat, and we noticed this actually, Haley, I don't know if we said this when you were there or when after you were in chat, but Haley, you were in the chat. We noticed that your leg was you were sitting like this the whole, like for the part of the stream. You look like you were posture checking yourself at first. And then halfway through the stream, when you started getting comfortable, you raised your leg up and everything came out. Everything. It was great because it was the first, you could tell you got comfortable, you could tell you were nervous, and then everything kind of came out. And I've kind of noticed the
power of the leg.
It's power of body language, really. But yeah, exactly. Literally. But I've noticed the same thing too, even too with you, Mango, is today is at the start of it, you were like this, you were very very stiff. The heavy breathing, I mean, it was mostly joking, but I think a part of it was also like a little bit real too. And you made it very known from the beginning is that you were not you were very nervous about this. You were excited, but you were nervous.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
And yeah, and it's exactly like, I think Haley, exactly. If you guys can do anything for me, and if you see anyone on Twitter ever say, "Oh my God, I'm so nervous to be on Connections," let them know it's very normal. It happens it happens to almost every single guest we've had on here, unless they just don't decide to share that. And I mean, it's, of course, that might be possible too. Oh my goodness, you guys are posting big messages for me to read.
We also we also missed her question.
I will get to it. I do have it on my side here. I just want to get through chat quickly here because you guys are so amazing. Oh my goodness. We will get back to this. We'll get to all these questions later. How are you doing for time? Are you still good for time?
I'm mate, we could go all day.
Okay, this might be a record-breaking episode, by the way, for time.
Right.
As long as you're okay with that.
I'm really excited for that donut though.
Why don't you go get it?
Can I? Is that okay?
Of course. Yes, go get it. Go get it. I'm gonna read through chat and you go get it. Yes.
Okay, I'll go get the donut. I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good.
If it hasn't been eaten on me.
Uh-oh. I hope not. Someone might get hurt. Since the new screen overlay as well. Oh, bye dogs. This is gonna be a really close up on her face too, which is gonna be scary when she gets back. I heard something about donuts. Yeah, Haley, your favorite. Donut break. Heart's way full. Exactly. And then we'll get to the question in a sec. Could be Sweet Mango. She just goes with the flow. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's the best thing to do so if you just go with the flow. It takes the other day I was on a call with a couple of friends and they asked me if I was okay. I said yes, I'm fine, even though I wasn't, and I didn't want to talk about it. So we just watched funny videos together. Appreciate all of them for that. See, that's sometimes is great too. Like as long as you can just like vibe out and just hang out. In all fairness, Bren, you don't always know what to say to me, and you don't always want to answer because it's so exhausting. I mean, you're not exhausting. Is that usually I'm already exhausted, and then it gets to that point. I have school in 30 minutes. I don't want to leave. I'm so sorry, Frog. I'm so sorry. We stand multi. Exactly. We do stand multi 100%. Look at all that love. I love that. It's a whole wall of love from you guys. Thank you so much. Up until my late teens, I refused to let anybody beside my family see me cry. I grew up in an area where showing emotions made the people around me label you as a bitch. Once you were labeled, you had a target on your back to get robbed, jumped, so all sorts of things. It was less of an embarrassment thing, but more of a survival thing. When I moved to an area where I didn't have to watch my back 24/7, I didn't know how to act. It was all new to me, but I'm glad I finally got used to it. Crybaby now. Donovan, I love you for that. I love how much emotion you always show. That's what I appreciate about you so much. Is how you are very emotional in your stuff. That was a great bite. Love that. Multi. Let me seriously. Yes, I was about to ask that. We ain't complaining. Exactly. World record. Yes, we're gonna be going for a world record stream here. I think that the longest stream we've ever done is 3:15, I think, and we're about to hit 3 right now. You're getting some smack for this donut here. Okay, I guess we'll go to the main screen again.
The reason why I'm eating with a fork is because my mum cut it all into 4s, and they're full proper sticky. I don't want to get sticky fingers. That one was like a Mars Twix.
This one's so good.
Had filling in it. This is the one that you wanted, the M&M one.
Yes. All right, that's cool. Just eat in front of me. That doesn't look really good though. Oh my goodness. Can we only ask one question? Frog, you can ask 2 questions per stream. So if you've asked maybe 2, maybe that's why. So you can try it. If it won't let you if you do it. So like that, just keep that in mind. If you don't, then keep that in mind. Oh, thank you for sharing, Donovan. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for sharing, Donovan. That was really like insightful. I like that. Thank you. Like I mean, obviously, like I've always seen you as a person who's been very open with me, Donovan. So obviously, it's never been something that we've never really like, talked about on that side because it's never something that's come out. But I can definitely understand. I could understand how that would be kind of something that's weird in learning. I'm an open book these days. I refuse to let anything keep me from expressing who I really am. Yeah, no, I Donovan, like I said to you, if I was allowed to with my other job, I would be having painted nails because of you, because you've like inspired me by basically like try it out, like sort of thing. It's definitely something that you've inspired me in a lot of different ways. How's No Stat September for you going? Haley, No Stat September was going great until I realized I haven't communicated this to my own girlfriend, and she accidentally in the middle of the stream texted me saying, wow, you have 30 viewers on stream. I just tried to ignore it, but I mean, I've had some fallouts here and there. I accidentally opened Streamlabs and it had the analytics on there the other day. I didn't look at it. I clicked off right away once I realized what I was looking at, but it still sucked. It was it's been rough, but I've been still trying. Yeah, Mama Lisa says my parents wouldn't let me cry. Wouldn't let us cry. Yeah, see, that's another thing. Like it's sometimes there's like issues and stuff with parents. Okay, I'll let it slide up on the fork. Yeah. Mom brought donuts with a coli. What's a coli? Is that how you say that, Frog? Am I saying that right? Oh my goodness. You guys got a lot of chat. I'm so far behind the chat, but still bad situation for. I'm a little bit, yeah. So I'm still bad situation for a teenager, but I like to keep hiding my true emotions. I like to, oh my goodness, Nero, you deserve better than that chat reading. But still, a bad situation for a teenager like myself to keep hiding my true emotions to anyone.
You're doing great, Bren.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, if only I was doing great. I'll buy you donuts for dessert tomorrow. Sick. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, go hang out with Mama Lisa tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. We can paint your toenails for work. I don't like my toenails being painted, touched, nothing. No, thanks. It's the hand nails. I think that would be kind of cool. It's okay. It's hard to adjust if you're so used to it. I actually find it maybe worse than when I'm looking at my stats, like when I can tell my numbers are low and I think without being able to look at it summaries, I think they're really low. Yeah. I just don't, I want to be able to enjoy the conversation. That's what I want to do. I don't want to focus on how many people are going to be in chat and things like that. That's kind of my thing. Tiggs, that's funny. I realized that was you. I didn't realize that was you until now. However, Haley has a question for you, Mango. Do you remember a specific time that you were vulnerable with your community on stream? And if so, what was your response?
Yeah, I've been vulnerable with my chat a lot of times. One time was literally last Thursday, I think. I got pretty emotional because I was doing a deep chat stream, and I guess there wasn't really the outcome I wanted from it. And it sort of made me really upset because a comment had come through. Basically, what I do is I use an anonymous form on Google Forms for people to submit questions. And a question had come through saying oh, what are your thoughts on when people say you've got it easier because you're a girl on Twitch? And I don't like this comment. It just spiraled me the wrong way, and it made me really upset because in that time I was I personally I see my views only because I like to know if a certain conversation is getting people to leave the chat or bring people in. I just want to know what's happening, especially on streams like that. At the time, I dropped I dropped 20 viewers or 10 viewers or something, and I was really upset. Nothing had even happened. People had just wanted to leave, and that is what it is. It's fine. And I'm there's this whole stigma that, women have it easier on Twitch. And I'm literally sitting here with a lot less viewers and a lot of people, yet I'm apparently meant to be a lot better at Twitch because I'm a female. And it really upset me. And I just said to everyone that I just felt like I wasn't doing anything right and I wasn't good enough because people weren't there, people weren't sticking around. And when it's something that you're doing and you're trying to be passionate at and people aren't coming in and seeing the work that you're providing, it's sort of am I doing enough? And I just got really emotional about it. I don't usually, because I've sort of learned that I am doing enough, but sometimes it just comes back when you see little comments like that. But response from chat was they basically just backed me up and hyped me up and saying, no, you're doing amazing. And I had messages from people privately saying, don't listen to those dickheads and you're doing amazing. And at that time, I kept getting followed and unfollowed. So people would follow me. I think I had 15 follows and only 3 of them kept their follow. And that was something that was really frustrating me because I see the follow number go up and down. I see it, I use my manager as my chat and I see it going up and down. And it was sort of people are saying it's easier for women, yet people are following me and leaving straight away. So I felt like crap. So, I was vulnerable and my community was amazing. And yeah, people were being trolls in the chat as well. And I did it for Are You Okay Day. and people were just coming in being absolute dick wobblers. And you know what? I unfortunately can't control that. I've just noticed Ollie's fallen off my chair.
What? Oh.
Ollie fell off my chair. Because I took him off because he disturbs the lighting. But yeah, like it just like that's the most recent time I've been vulnerable. But I've been vulnerable multiple of times, and every time I've been vulnerable, my community is always very, very supportive, and I get a lot of messages after stream, like being told that they're proud of me and that I'm good enough and all that sort of stuff. So I've got a very, very supportive community. I'm very, very glad and happy to have that. And yeah, they're amazing. My community is really freaking awesome.
From what I've seen today, I can definitely agree. The people that have been here hanging out and vibing with us for now 3 hours have been amazing and awesome. And no, I can definitely relate. The people that have been vibing here and hanging out here too has been really, really awesome too. I'm so blessed to have such an amazing community. And here is our resident dick wobbler, Cody. Hi Cody, how's it going? Cody is a dick wobbler, can't confirm. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
However, oh wait, so that was sorry, we actually do have another question before I go on to my questions. This comes from Jakey Boy, who had a great question earlier, has another question as well. Is if you could change one thing that's happened during the past year of streaming, good or bad, what would it be? Jakey, such smart questions. I love those.
What would I change? I think there's been a few little dramas that I've been involved in, and that is something I would probably change. But in saying that, if those things didn't happen, I probably wouldn't be where I am today in terms of my community. So it's sort of hard because, like, yes, of course, I wouldn't want that drama to have happened, but I'd want the outcome that came from it. And I would never change anything good that has happened in my stream. So that's a hard one. Actually, no, something I would change straight away is the fact that I should never have started streaming on my mum's fucking PC. It was awful, dude. There's a clip of me playing Minecraft. It's my first ever clip of my stream. The game is just jumping all over the place. It is awful. It is so bad. I am so embarrassed. But you know what? You got to start somewhere.
I was gonna say it because you said it earlier in the stream. You said the exact thing. You said, "I wish I wouldn't have started on my mom's thing, but everyone's got to start somewhere." So I was gonna say it to you. I was gonna turn your words right back at you. But yes, exactly. I think you do have to keep that in mind. Sure. Geez, you guys have some good questions. I'm so glad that we opened up this a little bit more to those questions as well. It's been really, really good. I don't know if I might have to multi. I'm sorry, but I might have to bring it down a little bit. I might do the 2 per person, but we'll see. We might have to work around it a little bit and figure out something here because it's been a lot of fun. No, it's good. It's just there's been questions that I've been wanting to ask and I don't even get to ask, but it's okay. You guys have some great ones.
Yeah.
Vamp, hello, how's it going? Thank you for the love. Appreciate that. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I thank you for the follow from earlier because I saw you followed way earlier before stream started. So thank you for that. Wait, am I messing up my vamps? Hold on. Hang on. Did I mess up the vamps? I think I might have been messing up the vamps. I might be big stupid. Big dumb.
You are very good at questions, Jakey boy. You're very, very good.
I can't find it anymore. I hope I'm not messing you up with someone else, Vamp. I'm sorry if I did. I'm sorry. But good to see you, Vamp. Thanks for coming in.
Following since 8th of September, so yeah.
So I did goof that.
It up.
Okay.
Yeah, you goofed
well,
it.
hi again, Vamp. Now I'm recalling who you are, so I'm so sorry. People in Bren's chat about the Steelers job. Exactly. Especially if I start forgetting who people are. I'm so sorry, Vamp. What is your... Nah. Yeah, here we go. What is the best advice that you have ever received?
Oh. Have I ever received advice? No, I definitely have. I'm gonna say one of the most more recent pieces of advice that I've been given that was really good was actually from Boaru. she had helped me through something that I was feeling, and like the advice she gave me was basically just like, cut the person out of your life. There's no point having people in your life that are going to treat you like shit. You may as well have friends that are going to treat you amazingly. Obviously not. That's not what she said, but it was something around that. And like that is honestly something that I needed to hear at that time. Was if you like have these rules in my chat. 1, don't kill anyone. 2, get rid of shit friends. If you have friends, if you have people in your life that are treating you like crap and you know they're treating you like crap, cut them out. Even if it's a hard thing to do, cut them out, because it is like the biggest weight lifted off your shoulder when you can sit there, you can be happy and know that this person isn't going to be dwelling in your life anymore. You're going to feel free and it's going to be great. You're not going to have that anxiety around them anymore. It is just, I really needed to hear that at the time that she said that to me. And like, yeah, that is probably like the best advice I've received, at least recently. I can't really think of advice before that, but like, yeah, that.
Well, is a definitely smart cookie for sure. There's a lot.
She definitely is.
As
she
we
really
said,
is.
we stand for sure though. Like it's very very true. I think she's a very very smart, and I don't think she realizes how smart she is, because
No, I don't think so.
Because she's very 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 brilliant and smart. And
she's very witty.
Yes. And and very sweet too, which is kind of funny, because like it's for someone who's like, it's interesting that I heard that you got that advice from Boa, because I mean you I'm sure it was definitely portrayed in a different kind of manner.
Yes.
And more of a
yes, most definitely
more of a caring manner than anything, because knowing her, she's very like caring about the people and stuff like that. And I think as far as how it's funny to me that she would even kind of go that far, like, but I think she's 100% right. She's definitely right. Is there's some people that just do not belong, and I mean she made a I'm trying to think if that was it was good. And so like, she talked about that a little bit on the show, but it was, I think is I mean, from my perspective of it, is just don't waste time on people that don't provide things for you. And I mean, it's a good kind of notion to keep in mind.
Without a doubt.
What is your biggest fear in life?
I have always said death on stream. And the reason I say this is because I don't fear dying itself, but I fear watching the people I love around me die. Like, it is my worst nightmare to watch my mum pass away. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that. She's my best friend. So I don't like it. But I feel like it's sort of like, oh, you know, that's everyone. Like, a lot of people don't like that. Something is like my biggest fear. Open water. I don't know if you've seen me play Subnautica. I tried to play it again recently for stream. I nearly had a fucking panic attack on stream. I literally turned it on for 5 minutes and turned it back off. Couldn't do it. I was shitting myself. I hate the water. I fucking hate it. I don't like it. I do water sports, right, in a river. Take me to an ocean? Fuck no. I won't dip my toe in. I don't like it. It's nah. It makes me feel sick. It's honestly disgusting.
Interesting.
What the fuck's at the bottom? Like, okay, on the beach, fine. What the fuck is at the bottom when you go out there? No, I don't want to know. That shit's scary.
Fair. Totally fair.
I don't like it.
If
you can't see what's under you, I'm not doing it.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
Especially when you don't know how deep it is. Like, it's never ending. Like a river. Like, yeah, it's pretty deep, but like, there's nothing in a river that can kill you. There's a lot in the ocean. Like, no, thank you. I'm okay. I'll pass on the
Pool's
ocean.
hard. Yeah, really though. Hard to do water sports in a pool though, like wakeboarding and stuff. Like
that's possible.
That's a little bit harder. That's fair though. That's good.
Yeah. Can't do it.
Let's see. There was one I was looking at, and what social stigma does society need to get over?
About Twitch specifically?
In general.
I think like something that I think like I'm gonna talk in a Twitch sense that people really need to get out of their heads. I said it before, is the whole women are better on Twitch, women do have it easier, women are stealing my views. Get over yourself. No one's stealing your views. You get the views you deserve. You put the content out, you get what you get for the shit you put out, right? It should not be a thing that just because I have boobs on my chest that I have it easier. People need to understand that. And that is not how shit works. Think of life. Like women have never, like for a very long time, women didn't have rights. We couldn't vote, like back in the day. Now things are a little bit different, but like we are trying to do something that's fun, and then you're putting it back on us that we're the fucking problem because you can't succeed. Like just because women are succeeding in this industry and you are falling behind doesn't mean that women are the problem. And I feel like there's a lot of it, even off of Twitch, that like because you're a woman, you have things so easy. Your life is so easy. No, it's fucking not. No one's life is easy. Like, I don't want to like say, you know, men have life easy because they don't either. We've all got struggles in life. But it's just when you say, oh, you have it easy, you're a woman. Someone came into my chat a while ago saying, you should be at way more followers than this if you've been streaming for this long and been consistent because you're a woman. And I said, is this not then an accurate representation of the fact that just because I'm a woman, it doesn't mean it's easier? That I haven't grown to the amount that you think I should have grown? Because it's ridiculous. Like, just because I have boobs doesn't mean 50,000 more people are going to come and watch my stream. That's not how shit works. Like, I don't get why people think that's a thing. I understand with like the whole hot tub streams where like the girls are stealing the views. No, people just are going to want to go and watch that because there's a girl sitting in a bikini with big boobs and a big ass drawing names on a whiteboard. You know, people want to see, like, some people are weird and want to see that, and that's what it is. But you can't then come to my stream, someone who's literally covered, telling me that I'm stealing your views. Like, that's not on. That's not okay. No. I'm not stealing your views. Like, the views I get are the views I've worked hard for. Same with everyone. The views you get, Brent, you've worked hard to get the views you get, the followers you get, you work hard for. Everyone,
you're doing great, Brent.
You got to work for what you want. It's not just I'm going to put a push-up bra on and everyone's going to come flooding into my stream. It doesn't work like that. Like, it just isn't that way. And it sucks that, like, that is a thing that, like, everyone thinks is associated with Twitch. And even, like, Instagram. People think, you know, women have it easier on Instagram to get followed because they're, you know, this and this and this. But it's like, Instagram is a platform that everyone uses. Like, you can't just generalize that women are taking over because we aren't. We've always been here. We always will be.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get rid of us that easy.
For sure. Yeah. No, I think it's definitely, and this is something we talked about at the very earliest, like, days of connections is having Miss Bernetti on, and she's made a comment about this. The second episode ever of this show, Miss Bernetti was on, and she talked about this exact thing of being not feeling like feeling kind of like she had to almost prove something because people were like putting down on her and things like that. And this is the time to spam that love. Exactly. And yeah, no, it's just something that's I wish it was, there's no reason for that to be even a thing because, like you said, people work hard for their views. I mean, I've seen you have guys who are getting views that are really low and putting in minimal effort, thinking that it's just going to come easy, and then complain about stuff like this. We also have guys that work really hard, look at, like, for instance, let's use name of a big streamer. Look at Ludwig, for instance.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? It's a streamer, and I mean, maybe it's not the most quality that he puts out anymore. I mean, but the ideas are quality. Maybe not the actual stream itself. Maybe it's kind of goofy and like funny, but like the
But he's
ideas
worked towards what he's got.
Exactly. It's not like he just
You can't get everything for free.
Yeah.
I feel like people think like Twitch and having a community and having a following is a free thing and it's easy to get. No. Do you work for a promotion at work? Yes. Well, I did the same thing. I work to get more people in here. I produce content that I'm happy with and I produce quality content. And that is what gets people in. That is what helps. And if your quality of work is what's good, then you will get a promotion at work. It's not, of course, the exact same thing, but it's in the same sort of thinking frame that's how it works.
There was something that, and this kind of came to mind as you said it. There, Amaranth posted on Twitter a little while ago, and I actually liked the tweet because I thought it was pretty funny. And she basically said something along the lines of, "They'll all call me a whore, a slut, and other derogatory terms, but you know what they won't call me? Broke." And it was like, it's like true, like exactly, like, you know what I mean? Like whether anyone likes it or not, she has worked hard.
It's true.
And I mean, like, what's called?
She is making bank.
She has found a way that works, and she's making money. And good for her.
Exactly.
I mean, it might not be the thing that I like, or that this person likes, or that person likes, or I mean, like that does not matter. The fact of the point is that she is making money like crazy, and she's found a niche that's has not been hit, and she's hitting it. And I mean, yes, she's maybe breaking some Twitch TOS, and they're putting bans on her and stuff like that. But hey, she's testing the waters. People do this all the time. Like, you mean, like, people do stuff like that all the time, and it's for things that are way more minuscule than that, or things that are way further than that. Like, it's she wouldn't be the first person nor the last. And she's not hurting anyone, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Or at least from what I've seen.
She is.
I think it's.
Like, I personally like don't agree that it should be on Twitch, but good on her.
Yeah, making money.
Like, respect the hustle, respect the grind.
Yeah.
But like, that's it. Like, good on her for making bank from that. I would too. If I had the boobs she does, fuck, I'd be in that in a heartbeat. Do you want to know something? Actually, touching on that, I did a notification once. It was like a little bit of a debate where I put in a hot tub stream. Now, usually, I check who clicks my notification, like how many people. Usually, it's around 11 to 15 is usually what I get. Sometimes a little bit less. 47 people click that notification. And I said, you horny motherfuckers. I said, you really think I'm going to sit here and do a hot tub stream? I said, no, I'm not doing that. But it's fucking hilarious that 47 people see it and click on it because they want to see some boobies.
You should have just had like a little cup of hot water.
I know. Oh my God. Could you imagine?
That's crazy.
But it honestly made me giggle. I was like, 47. I'm like, maybe I should be doing a hot tub stream. Fuck. Yeah. But it's like, oh, if I wear something like more revealing on stream, more people come in. And it's like, are you here for like here under, or are you here from here up? Like, what are you here for? It's insane.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you have another site if you're here for that there under.
Hey, such my OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you could ask a single person one question and they had to answer truthfully, who would you ask and what would you ask? And they can be dead or alive.
Oh.
Just so you know, before you answer this question, we have just made Connections history and passed the mark of the longest stream that we've ever had here. Just because I don't have any other stream things that are cool, I'm just gonna run the success thing. So like,
yay!
Even though we didn't really succeed, but like, I mean, we did. I guess we did. We stayed on this long.
Yeah,
kept the conversations interesting.
I would have to say that I would ask my cousin who passed away a few years ago if she's proud of me, and I'd want an honest answer, without a doubt. Yeah.
Can definitely relate to that with my grandfather passing away. It's the exact same question for my grandfather. I'm sorry for your loss, by the way.
You too.
Thank you. Yeah. It's hard losing someone and especially family stuff like
Yeah.
that. And obviously you always want them to be proud of you, and it's hard when you can't talk to someone in that sense,
Mhm.
and it's really, really difficult. And I mean, especially when it's someone like a close friend, like a
Yeah.
family member who's like basically like a best friend. It's really tough. It's hard.
Without a
It's really
doubt,
hard.
it is. It's hard, yeah.
What is one thing you hope to never forget? Thank you guys for the love.
Oh, look at it all. Oh, you guys are so sweet.
I'm so lucky to have such amazing people around here. Thank you so much.
Aw.
You guys are so amazing. Thank you. What is one thing that you hope to never forget?
I don't ever want to forget where I came from. Like, if I was asked, okay, which memories do you want to keep and want to wipe? The memories of who I was, like in school, I want to keep that because, like, the memories of now, I can create those memories again. But like back then, like you can't go back and be bullied how I was. Like, I would want to keep it so I know where I came from and I can work towards this moment again. Because working towards this moment was so fun. Getting here was so much fun. I would do it over and over again, without a doubt. I would start Twitch from the start and do it again because it's fun. It's a good time. So I would want to keep those memories to feel how I am now.
Awesome.
I know it's weird to want to keep that memory of like being bullied for years and years, but it's what made me me. It's what made me have, some pretty good advice and, decent answers to your questions. So
You're enjoying the process, even though the process isn't always pretty.
yes, without a doubt.
What's a life-changing event that you've experienced?
Life-changing event. Oh, okay. COVID. I know, like, pretty standard, but like, my life changed major when COVID hit. Like, nothing had changed. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Nothing had sort of changed when it first happened, but during, I got a job. I got one of my favorite jobs I've ever had as a traffic controller. I did that for about 7 months, got a pretty good income and savings. And that's when I started Twitch as well. And then, so that was the end of last year. And then I quit that job, got another job as traffic, hated that job, left that job, started my paramedicine course, started doing Twitch full time, started finding myself and being happy with who I am. And I think COVID, like, it honestly has brought me so much joy because I have met so many incredible people through being at home. I have met every single person in my community. I have met my best friend Sharpie. I have met, obviously Monkey. Like, they're all moments and memories that I would never have had if it wasn't for COVID. And I will forever treasure everything that has happened during COVID. Yes, it's shit that I can't go outside and the economy's turned to crap and all that sort of stuff, but I have done really well for myself considering the circumstances, and I'm glad. I'm happy that it's happened.
Sure. I can definitely relate to the fact of being this Twitch journey that I've been on wouldn't have happened. I don't think had COVID not been a thing, because I think I was really struggling to, and it's funny because I've reconnected with more friends from real life too through doing this than I had than like anything, because I think with COVID I was just sitting around like video games kind of got stale for me. Yeah. And I was kind of like, okay, I want to find something that I can do that I'm making friends, because I really wasn't talking to any friends, because the only like my real like close homies were the ones who I played video games with. And I mean, I'm still I'm friends with them, but like it's hard when you're not playing video games. You don't want to just sit. I mean, it's hard to sit in a call sometimes and just listen to people play video games, because like that's what they're talking about. Like, it's not like you're talking about other things. It's about game stuff. I mean, there's sometimes you can, but like it's not the same. And so I was like, how can I start a way where I can make friends, build kind of connections,
Yeah.
And what's it called?
Plug.
Exactly. And be able to kind of like do something that I enjoy doing. And I've always like you, I've always enjoyed editing as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes it's a drag, but like for the most part,
Yes.
I like being able to kind of show creativity through editing. And it's something that I've been able to do a lot through this journey and meet some amazing people, get some amazing insights. My perception on life has changed since starting this. From so many different conversations I've had from the almost, I think, like I said, about 30 people that I've talked to, is my mindset has changed so much because of that. And I'm so grateful for it. I would not be the person I am today if I didn't do this past, I think it's like 8 months, I think we were at now, since March. And I'm so glad that I did start it. And I'm glad that people understand it and kind of vibe with this, because I mean, a lot of people could have just been like, "Well, this is kind of boring." Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is
Without a
Twitch.
doubt.
This is Twitch. This is for video games, not for podcasts. Like, it could have
Yeah.
very easily gone that way, and it didn't. There's people who actually vibed with it, and I'm so appreciative that people are willing to vibe with that kind of ideology.
Yeah, your camera's blurry.
Oh my God, Logitech capture.
There you go. That's better.
There you go. Thank you for the love, Tigs. Yeah, like and the thing too is I've also met people that are around the world that I never would have met had I not done this. Like, you mean like I have so many friends in Australia now.
You know what? It kind of fucking sucks because of the time zone.
I guess
it's so annoying. Except for right now.
But I know if I ever go to to Australia, that I have like at least 5 people that I'm gonna have for sure get to meet and have a lunch with. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
without a doubt. Yeah.
Like, and that's what I'm so excited for, is to be able to go and hang out with those people. Like,
yeah, it's awesome.
I say at least 5, but there's probably like more. It's probably more like 15. Like, realistically,
it's a lot. It's a lot of people.
We're getting to the end here. Okay. We don't want to push history too far. Hi, ads. Welcome back. What is a lesson in life? I'm going to start this again because I'm really butchering this one. What lesson in life did you have to learn?
Oh my!
I think we've been going for the stream for too long here. What lesson in life did you have to find out the hard way?
I'd say, like, trusting people. Like, that is something that I worked out in a way I didn't want to have to work out. Like, you know, I would be friends with people and I'd open up to them and I'd tell them things, and all of a sudden the whole fucking school would know about it. And then I'm like, whoa, shit, I need to like actually start, you know, trusting the correct people. And I think when you're young and you're susceptible to bullying and all that sort of stuff, getting like your life spread to like the whole school is not something you want. So when you think that the person you're trusting is someone that is good, and then you realize it's not, it's a hard like lesson to grab onto, to learn to be like, you know what, I don't trust you. And you know what, I do trust you, because it is hard. Like even now, like sometimes I struggle to trust the correct people, because you think someone is so good, but you don't really know the true them. And that is hard. And that's when it comes back to the people putting on the fake like persona, is how do you know to trust people? And like I go through that lesson every day of who do I trust, who do I not trust, and how do I trust people? Because it's like, how am I supposed to trust someone who is like saying one thing to me, a different thing to another person, a different thing to someone else? Like you're learning every day. And honestly, I wish that I was like taught before this that I needed like pick and choose who I trust, because I wouldn't have like, you know, had stuff spread that shouldn't have been spread. But at the end of the day, I'm here now and we turned out all right.
Turned out amazingly.
Yes.
We got to hydrate here too.
Hydrate.
Thank you, Sophia. or Sophie, sorry, not Sophia. I don't know where I got Sophia. I think I'm crashing here. Which
Bro,
is yeah, exactly. Which is a good thing because this is our last question. And for those of you that have been here before, you know what this last question it is. One of my favorite questions to ask, and there's a reason why I ask it every single stream. Before I say that, thank you to everyone who's joined us today and hung out with us.
Yes, thank you guys.
You guys are amazing, whether it's for a minute, whether it's been a lurk, whether it's you've been hanging out for the whole time. Thank you. It means a lot. This is
been
like
fun.
Yes, it has been a lot of fun. It really has. But on to that final question. If you wrote a book about your life up to now, what would the final line be?
Oh fuck. Oh my god, that's fucking hard. Does it continue on after this line? Or am I dead after this?
No, it continues on to what your life is now. It's like whatever happens next type of thing.
That's what I mean. Okay. So right now, what would be my last line?
Oh, so let me repeat here again. You've created some of the most interesting moments. Just so you guys will know, I'm just going to switch to the main screen for a second here. Hang on. Mango is the first ever guest to ask me what color would I like her lights before stream. It was yeah, Mango, you don't have to die. Exactly. Thank you, Sophie, for clarifying that.
Sophie.
It was the first ever guest who asked me what color do you want my lights, and I was like, okay, well, this is the new one. It was quite funny. We, as you can see, we decided on warm white.
Yes.
I think it's been a good color. So yes. let me repeat here from the beginning here.
Okay.
If you wrote a book about your life up to now, what would the final line be?
This is my question. Am I reading it myself or is someone else reading it? Because that's going to change my answer.
It is if you wrote a book about your life up to now, what would the final line be?
Okay. It would be, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. That's not the side of it. Okay. It would be something like, I am proud of the community that I've made, and I'm proud of the person that I've become.
Okay. I like that for sure.
Yeah.
I can definitely agree with you guys. It's my favorite question because every single person we've had on here has get stumped by it.
It's hard. It's
Mr. Monkey, be ready.
Last line.
I'm kidding.
It's a big thing because it's like, what do you talk about? But like, that is what I would say for right now. That is really how I feel. Like, I'm so fucking proud of myself for what I've achieved and the community that I've created. Like, I have such a loving community. Like, everyone who comes into my chat says, your community is so lovely and so welcoming. Like, you come into my chat and everyone's going to ask how you are, if you're okay, and have a chat with you. You go into some communities and it's just like, no one talks to you. Like, my community are going to talk to you. Like, they're going to be on your family. And like, that is what I wanted to create. And that's what I've done. And I'm really fucking proud that I was able to do that. Freaking awesome.
It is. What's it called? I think you need to look at yourself and remind yourself that was something that you created and something that you've empowered to happen. So like, good job on you for getting to that point and creating that kind of community to be able to be open and do that. It's not easy. You've done a really good job and you've taken some, from kind of what I've learned about you, some hardships and some loss of trust and learning that certain people aren't the right people throughout this episode. And so I thank you for your openness today on today's stream and being as vulnerable as you were today on today's stream, because I know that wasn't easy and I know you were nervous for today's stream, but you definitely made this stream special by being open and willing to share for sure.
Always.
So that leads us to the end of our show. At the end of the show, we do two things. I give you the floor, and you can shout out anything that you would like, anyone you'd like, whatever you like. The floor is going to be yours, and then we go into a raid. So I'm going to give the floor over to you as I go and turn over and find us someone to raid today. Would you please take us away?
All right. Well, you guys in chat already know who I am. You've already got the link to my chat, my channel. So I'm not going to shout myself out. I want to give a big old shout out to Bren. He is a great freaking host. Holy crap, I've had so much fun. You've calmed my nerves down so much. It's been an absolute freaking blast doing this. I've loved it. It's been my first ever thing on someone else's stream. And I also want to say, like, shout out to everyone in chat. Like, you guys are freaking legends. Like, you've been here for 3 hours and 40 minutes. That's a long time to be sitting listening to people talking. Like, that is a lot. So shout out to you, Bren. Shout out to everyone in chat. You guys are fucking legends. Keep being you. Keep being amazing. I appreciate every single one of you that has come through today from my own stream, from Bren's community, from everyone else's community. It's been amazing seeing your names in chat. And I felt really warm and loved. So it's good. So thank you, Bren. I appreciate you having me on here.
For sure. Thank you for coming on here and spending your time with us. Frog Bear, did you actually skip school?
Oh my god.
I mean, I was joking earlier, but I mean, but thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you for spending time with us, for hanging out with us. I have found the person that we are going to be rating today as well.
Drop it.
And it is someone I've actually found off of TikTok as well, which is kind of in turn introduced me to this whole group of friends that I've had on here, including you, Mango.
There you go.
So I'm excited to raid her. It's going to be an exciting one for me.
Do we have
as
a
well.
raid message?
We do have a raid message. I will put it in. No, I will not put it in chat. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Exclamation mark raid. Oh, there we go. We do have an exclamation
and a raid 1 too. If you're a sub, if you're raid 1 for if you're a sub as well too, you can spam that one too.
There we go.
A good friend as well. But I want to thank everyone who's been in here. As I try to copy and paste the raid message for myself. Yes, raid time.
Yes.
Let me just type it out here, and then I'll say my thank yous to everyone as well. As I said throughout the stream, is I do this every single Tuesday. This happens every single week. I bring on a creator that I think is interesting. And if you have no creator that you might find interesting, let me know on Discord. I'd love to hear it. There is so many amazing people in this world that have so many amazing stories, just like we heard today. I'm super, super excited. Next Tuesday, we will be meeting with the lovely Mr. Monkey on the stream.
Mr. Monkey!
Mr. Monkey! On the stream next Tuesday.
The biggest monkey there is!
There is, exactly. So if you're interested in seeing that, I would love to have you guys a part of that. Please jump in that raid, say hi to the fellow friend, Big Mama Alexa, a definitely amazing streamer. She's got great vibes, super funny, super nice, super loving, has a great community as well. Love to have her on Connection, so maybe you can let her know. Maybe we can see her in October, possibly. Maybe if she'd come over. She has some amazing channel points too that I've actually like thought of certain things, learned certain things from her because of how amazing her channel points are as well. But thank you to everyone who's come in. Thank you to Sophie. Thank you to Multi. Thank you to Monkey. Thank you to B. Thank you to Mama Lisa. Thank you to Cody. Thank you to Frog. Thank you to Mango for being here, of course. Thank you to Donovan. Thank you to Ads. Thank you to Tiggs. Thank you to Ooze. Thank you to, oh my goodness, there's so many of you. You guys are so lovely. Jump in that raid. Throw the emotes up. I will see you guys next Tuesday. And if you will so join me in the Discord, and if you'd like to join the secret project, send me a message on Discord. You better do it soon. I love you guys. Take care, and I will see you next Tuesday. Take care.
Bye.
Goodbye.